really matter is
Every time you hear this sound, a new mashup begins and everyone takes a shot of beer.
Let's do some shots.
60 minutes, 60 mashups, 60 shots. Ready to play?
You ready?
Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Blame it on the loose, got you feeling loose. Blame it on the drug, got you in the zone. Blame it on my alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. 1, then comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Everybody drunk out on the dance floor. Baby girl ass jiggle like she want more. Like she a groupie and I ain't even know it. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Hey, what up,
Grab
girl?
my glasses, I'm out the door. I'm gonna hit this city.
Let's go.
Before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. Cause then I leave for the night. I ain't coming back.
When I walk in the club, all eyes on me. I'm with the party rock crew. All drinks are free. We like Ciroc. We love Patron. We came to party rock. Everybody is on.
Don't stop, make it pop. DJ blow my speakers up. Tonight I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop, no. I'm alive, and I'm loving every second, minute, hour, 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 hour. Not that
Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. And everybody's watching her, but she's looking at
I'm glad you came.
what you came for.
I hear your heartbeat to the beat of the drums. What a shame that you came here with someone. So while you're here for yours, make the most of the night. Well, you're a real tough cookie with a long history of breaking little hearts like the one in me. But that's okay, let's see how you do it. Pull up the dukes, let's get down to it. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away, let's make the most of the night. If I die young, bury me inside, lay me down on a bed of roses, save me in the river at dawn. Send me away with the words of a love song.
Put the fucking mic on. Mic is on. Yeah, slow down, baby. Let you know from the gate, I don't go down, lady. I want a chick with thick hips that licks her lips. She could be the office type, but like the strip. Girl, you get me aroused, how you look in my eyes. But you talk too much, man, you're ruining my high. I wanna lose the feeling, cause the roof is ceiling is on fire. You looking good for the getting, I'm a rider. Whether in a hoodie or a linen, a provider. You should see the jury on my women, and I'm living it up. The squad stay filling the truck with chicks that's willing to trizz with us. You say you got a man and you're in love, but what's love gotta do with a little menage?
Yo, 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 yo. What is up, everybody? It is Friday, September 25th. That means it's Beer Friday. Woo! Woo! And we are here. I am your host, Jesse Goku, also known as the King of Mexico, El Rey de Mexico, El Oso, the one, the only, the People's Champ. And joining me always are my co-host, the man with the plan, the one, the only, Jace.
Hello.
And joining us as well, the host with the most, the chosen one, the one who is becoming a famous voice actor, the only Keyblade Sonic.
Hello. Beer Friday.
And joining us...
Sober Saturday.
Our Sober Saturday. Welcome to Beer Friday and Hungover Saturday. And I make shitty decisions Sunday.
Suffering Sunday.
And joining us once again, welcome back to the podcast. It's Denim Angel. It's been a while. Welcome back.
Hey guys, thanks for having me back. I'm happy to be here.
How long has it been?
Gosh, I think
weeks.
I talked to you guys. It was like mid-June.
Holy shit.
I was in Tennessee at the time. That's how long ago it was.
Right. I think at the time we were still using Facebook.
Yeah, we were.
Facebook. Yeah.
Right. And it was so like we were still working on the format, and we have like this much more professional looking format.
Yeah, definitely.
And beer.
That's a specialty today.
I just got my Coke with me.
Oh, I did not mix my shit well.
I don't have food.
I know there's a lot of snafus today. Like I noticed it was the wrong title and the wrong date for the podcast. I fixed it for Facebook. I'll fix it later for YouTube. And I don't give a shit about Twitch. It's because like we're getting the podcast started, and Denim Angel's having some technical difficulties, and we're just trying to help like figure out what's going on. And we can see the frustration in Denim Angel's face, like, oh no, Jace, do something. And Jace
I know.
is
I felt like very inconvenienced.
It happens a lot. Well, like one time, one of our guests couldn't even get on the podcast. Like we had to jump through hoops just to get him on the Zoom.
Yeah, I think it's just because like my laptop has like 58 updates that I've been putting off. So
how dare you neglect me?
I blame
Right.
Zoom.
Yeah, Zoom.
We Zoom all the time. I'll still log in randomly, and my mic will be on a different mic for some reason.
yeah, that might be it too.
What the hell, Zoom? You should know better.
Okay, did I spell it wrong? Did I spell Denim Angel wrong?
No, I think you're good.
Okay, good. All right, let's give some shout outs to our listeners. What's going on? Danilin Pachinko's here. He says, hello, weebs. Drinks are free. Last person that said that they tried to charge me, laughing my ass off. I'm here in spirit tonight. And then, David. David's my longtime friend. He's a buddy of mine. We go way back. I've almost gotten into fights in front of him. I almost got into a fight with some dude that started talking shit to us.
Add it to the list.
It was okay. So like we were walking from the backup hotel to Akon, and this guy's like, "Hey man, can you have any spare change? Can I?" I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm sorry, I don't have any cash on me. But if I come through here again, if I have money, I'll give it to you." And the guy just got like he was like, insulted, so he starts calling me like the F word, like that really bad word that you could call anybody that's like a member of the LGBT community.
Oh God.
So he calls me that out loud, and I'm like, "What the fuck did you just say to me?" So it didn't go well.
No.
I didn't fight him.
Not okay.
But it wasn't cool for him to say that.
No.
So welcome back. Like I said, the last time we talked to you, it was in June, and you were in Tennessee. Now you're in. Where did you move to Cali?
Yeah, I'm in LA right now.
Ooh,
Like
fancy.
I talked to you guys, and a week later I drove out here. So it's been great.
So are the rumors true that it's on fire?
Yeah, my car is covered in ash right now. It's been like that for
Holy
a couple
shit!
of weeks.
Holy fuck! Really?
Yeah, I drive in the morning and it just looks like a Stephen King movie with all the like fog. It's really ash, but it just looks like fog where you can't like see a mile ahead of you. Like it's been really bad. Like I drove out to Arizona over the weekend, and it was late at night, and you can like just see the fires like outline the mountains. It's like it's so scary in like a really weird way. It's kind of beautiful, just like the lights of it, but
Like the redness coming from the sky reminds you of Terminator the movie. Oh, here comes
reminds me of like
Skynet.
Sozin's Comet.
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day. This is kind of cool in a purgatory kind of way.
You might be a little too young to really You probably know. I'm not saying you don't know what Terminator is, but you might be.
I do know a Terminator.
But you might be too young to appreciate the reference.
That's very true.
Yeah, 1997.
There's just $1 million worth of damage from a gender reveal party. So
For real, like
Yeah,
it's
hard to believe all that.
like everything's on fire.
It's a boy.
It's a
boy.
Got some good memes out of it though.
So, just,
Yeah, I
my
did.
favorite one is the Mulan one, where it's like there's the big flame. It's like
Yeah.
now all California knows it's a boy.
I like the Power Rangers where they're just standing and posing, and it's just
and there's an
explosions
explosion.
behind them.
Background.
It's a boy.
Yeah.
So
We have another guest with us.
Cat.
Kitty.
the cat. Oh, there's our real guest. Meow.
Yeah. This
So-
is Chimichanga.
Chimichanga.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
that is cute. That's an adorable name.
Yeah. Here you go.
He's like,
She's just pawing at me right now, wanting up.
love me.
Hmm
Make
I
my
need
debut.
attention. I need attention. Stop paying attention to the
Nerds.
machines. They're gonna take over.
She's a big attention grabber.
Oh my God! It's a boy, aka John Connor. That makes sense. Okay, but so the thing is, okay, so I haven't really looked that into the story. I just know that it was like a gender reveal celebration, and then they
Yeah, I don't know like who the people actually were. Just like super rich people that live on a hill somewhere. Did some kind of explosion, like pyrotechnics to do like a blue like flame, and then of course it's the dry season, so it catches on everything, and then
Is that what happened? Because I had heard
That is
they
pretty,
had
that
just-
is pretty much what
That
happened.
was
in a
one
way.
of them.
I heard that they
California
had-
catches on fire like once a year.
Yeah, right. But
I mean,
heard,
there's always fires that are happening, but that was a like one that didn't need to happen.
it was an outburst.
This was an unplanned fire.
Unnatural cause. That's what it was.
It's
You
not
don't
like
need any help.
It's not like Homer Simpson's controlled fire. when they bought like that mini golf course or something when they were working on it. But like so, what's the word down there? Are they gonna like throw them in jail or something? What the fuck?
They're paying like millions of dollars worth of fees.
That's it.
That's all I know. I haven't been like constantly looking at the story, but that's all I've heard is they're expected to pay like millions and millions of fees for all the damages it's caused. But we're starting to recover from it, I bet. Like the sky's getting a little bit more clear, but you can still like see them at night if you drive out towards Arizona.
Wow, what a fucking year.
2020's been consistent, I can say that.
I mean, what? I wonder how next month's gonna top that. Like, oh, Godzilla's here.
This
Gonna have
Jack Skellington shows
actual
up.
ghosts
Oogie
will come
Boogie.
out.
Yeah,
It'd be the night before Christmas.
That'd be the best part of 2020.
there'd be some Pacific Rim shit. Oh man, we better start working on Jaegers, not Jaeger bombs, Jaegers.
Also,
bet it-
Halloween. There's a full moon this Halloween, and it's the lunar eclipse. So
And it's on a Saturday.
Isn't it also like daylight savings time or some shit like that? Or
They said they may not do it this year.
What?
they've been talking
lunar.
about
You mean daylight savings time or Halloween?
daylight
Daylight
savings.
savings.
No, it's on the
Oh,
12th, I
okay.
think. I think it's on the 12th. You know, okay, no. Holy shit, it's November 1st.
Yeah, it's in November.
So it's
Sunday.
the fall. So it is daylight
So
savings. Day.
Saturday, you get an extra hour to party.
If there would be a party.
Something's
Fuck
gonna go
20.
down though with like all of those things lined up.
Yeah, no, fuck-
Halloween, full
fuck-
moon,
Fuck
2020.
quarantine. I'm so sick of this crap. I need party.
The Fire Nation's gonna attack. Pretty sure.
They already attacked.
Oh.
And we know it's a boy now, so.
Yeah, don't
They're
be
a little late.
mustard.
They're a little...
The Water Nation. Is the Water Nation gonna attack?
Yeah.
The
I'm
water-
so down to talk about Avatar if you guys are up for it later.
Yeah.
Just because I've been binging it on. I have been watching Korra, like we talked about last time.
I haven't watched Korra since it was on TV.
Yeah, I've been watching it for the first time.
But I'm down to talk about Cobra Kai.
Nerd.
Nerd.
We're talking about the boys.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah! I just finished the latest 2 episodes. So I just finished episode 6 of season 8. Holy shit! They just explained why most of the superheroes. I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Episode 6 of
But
season
they
8.
explained
Season 2,
a
right?
major question in season 2. Like, I want to talk about it, but I
No.
can't. Damn it!
I like Dandelin's comment that the real mummy's gonna come out on Halloween.
Pachinko's birthday is
Right.
December 30th, so he's gonna fight the final boss of 2020.
You got this. T's and P's.
I want some of the ice cream cake they bought. I keep thinking about it.
We have a guest, Goku.
Oh, that's
Hey,
right. You don't understand ice cream cake from Baskin and Robbins.
Baskin
it's good.
Robbins, not Baskin and Robbins.
What the fuck? Fuck you,
And
Mexican.
Robbins.
Mexican.
There you go. I was just waiting for that.
What is today's fucking word of the day?
No, you're not allowed to look.
You're not allowed to look.
Damn it. Zach Morris lost his shit after bending OD on hair. Damn. But, so what have you been up to since the last time we talked to you?
I'll be right back.
California.
What I've been
Besides
up
moving.
to, left Tennessee for good this time. Made the move over here. Packed everything in my car. Did a 2-week road trip, which was really fun. Did a lot of hiking and camping. Since I've been back to LA, I've been focusing a lot more on my personal projects. I did a cosplay photo shoot about 2 months ago of Ariel, Little Mermaid one. That's on my Instagram. Yeah, I mean, everyone's been asking me, like, oh, how's LA and stuff. It's like, I don't know. I haven't been out.
Because I think, like, did you move there just in time for the fire? Or did you, like, move there in the
fire,
middle of the
fire
fire?
was this
Well,
month.
technically, I
wasn't
came in, like, May 5th is when I, like, moved here before
Okay.
I, like, went back and got my stuff.
it? And they got trapped.
But it was kind of, like, in the, like, the middle of quarantine and COVID and all that. So, like, everything's been closed. It's starting to reopen, though.
Everything is opening except for bars and clubs.
Yep.
Just drink at home.
Can't go out and be a hoe. That's easy for you to say. That's easy for you to say you're single. I mean, you're married. You're not single.
The opposite. You can be at hoe at home.
No, I can't.
That's just being married.
That's right. You don't.
I hoe it out all up and down this hallway.
I don't have a partner at home to try to pick up. But no, because like this year has been so like when we were the last time we talked to you, we had like a plethora of like cosplay guests. We had a lot of cosplay guests on, and like we were getting like a lot of guests per week. So at that time we were like, man, we're getting too many. We're burning through in 2 weeks we had burned through like 9 guests.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a lot for a podcast. That's almost like that's unheard of. Like 9 guests, that 1 guest per podcast. That's 9 weeks worth of fucking material.
Yeah.
So we decided to do like, okay, we're gonna do one on Friday. We're gonna try to do one on Monday. Has not worked out for like the last month.
A solid streak going.
Right, no, for real. This is like our 3rd or 4th week in a row that we don't have a like. We had a guest, but they bailed. You can be my
man.
hoe Goku. All right, I'm on my way to David's house. No, but we've been. So when we talked to you, we had already had like the next 2 weeks planned out.
Yeah.
That's why we're like, okay, we need to figure out a day, and that's why today was like the only Friday that we had free that we hadn't booked for yet.
Same for me.
So like, okay, we can do today. And then we were like, I've been pretty lazy and I've been pretty sick all week. So I was like, oh, I need to message to make sure she remembered.
Yeah, I remembered.
I was like, okay, good. Because last time we had somebody, I didn't text them until like the day before and they had forgotten. And they're like, oh no, I totally booked something else, or I'm busy now, or I got work.
Bring your Google Calendar.
But it is Friday. Yes, the last time we did the podcast was on Wednesday. So you missed a good subject. We talked about incels, nice guys, and fuckboys.
All right.
So you said you had some stories, maybe some creeper stories?
It's only like in terms of like cons, like creepy guys, like I've come in contact with at cons. Not anybody that's like in my circle or anything like that. Like I think I talked on the last podcast. Like I was at WinterCon and I had a booth in Artist Alley, and like a guy came up to me and like gave me like apple pie moonshine in a mason jar. And it was just like the weirdest gift like I had ever received. And just like he like just gave it to me really creepy because I guess he did research that I was from Tennessee, moonshine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like alcoholic racism.
So like, Like, to me, like, that's like
You
the coolest gift ever, because at Renaissance Festival, they give that shit out all the time. Like,
Yeah, but like when a random stranger gives you something you're supposed to drink, like
That's a big old red flag.
no, at
Yeah.
Renaissance, it is strangers giving you the drink.
You're also not supposed to take those, Goku.
Yeah, that's how I end up fighting porta potties. Yeah.
I mean,
I did not drink it.
if it's a mason jar of like moonshine, you don't really know if it's spiked until it's too late.
That's why
because
you always
it's
give it to
moonshine.
the one friend in your group that nobody likes. Hey, try this, and then wait 30 minutes.
Give it to Mikey. He'll drink anything.
Give it to Jace. I mean, what?
I'll do it. Either I go to sleep or not. I don't care.
Nobody's gonna take advantage of you.
yeah. And then I guess the only like recent story I have was something that happened this last week, where somebody like got onto like my personal Facebook where I had posted a cosplay photo of me from a couple of months ago. I was doing like a Marie Antoinette inspired dress. It's on my Instagram, and screenshotted it and shared it on his page to like mock me. And it's somebody I've never met. He is from my hometown though, because there's a big political issue going on downtown in my hometown, which I've been a part of, which I won't get into, but obviously he has the opposing view, so he was trying to get me down about it. So he took like my cosplay photos and like posted them, and then like wrote me this really nasty like message on message requests. It's like an adult that plays dress up should just leave like real decisions to real adults. And I'm just like, why are you wasting your time, dude?
Man, I don't know. Like, you got more patience than I do. That would have brought out the ghetto in me. Like, who you is?
Goku would have driven back to Tennessee
and
beat
kicked his
their
ass. You
yeah,
knock on
I
their
mean,
door.
I ended up ignoring it, and like I posted the photo on my Instagram again, and just like, not a rant, but just like addressing it, of just like, you know, real adults also don't bully people like they're children.
But like, who's the child? The one who dresses up, or the one who's trying to pick on someone for what they look like?
I mean,
yeah,
it's not like, oh my god, you're playing dress up. Yeah, I'm playing dress up, but I live on my own and I pay rent and I have a job.
I own a business, dude.
Like, you probably still live with mommy and daddy.
How dare you live your dreams?
I know, right? Fuck.
Yeah.
It's almost like
I
you're
mean,
a grown adult.
If you dug a little bit on the surface off of him, you could find some real embarrassing things, or the fact that he probably only has friends living in that one town.
You should have.
You have
yeah.
how
I mean,
many
if you
Instagram followers?
Oh
You
yeah,
could just stick
Chad's got it down. Like, because heaven forbid anyone have hobbies outside of adult responsibilities.
Yeah, it's like the like I thought about like screenshotting the message and like putting it out there to like embarrass him, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna be the bigger person for once. I know I'm no fun, but
No, it's fine. Speaking of which, there's two things that I want to address today. One of them is a personal rumor. The other one is an announcement. So, which con was it that we were all tagging Geeks 502? Colossal Con, was it?
Yeah, Colossal Con, Texas.
That's not the water park one, is it?
Yes, that is.
Oh, the
Yeah,
water park.
that is the water park.
I don't want to be a guest there anymore.
Oh, don't say that. Don't.
We'll be the
don't
guest.
bust
No,
like
we'll be
that.
a guest. We'll go surprise. So if all of our listeners can
actually,
go on there and like mention that they want us there as guests, like spam the shit out of them. Like, hey, we want Geeks 5 Ever as a guest.
We
Let
did our
them
part.
know your voice needs to be heard.
We will bring War of the Waifus and husbando hostilities to that con.
We'll do a swimsuit photo show like at the con, and then it could be a photo shoot like that one dude that had the pie chart. Also, like I want to address something real quick. If anyone hears any fucking rumors about me, like I've said before, just ask. Just ask. They're not all true.
50%.
Like, there's one girl who was telling her friends that because her friends don't like me now because they think I'm weird. Oh, because Goku tried to start a fight with Voltaire. I'm like, yeah, it's true. I only tried to start the fight with Voltaire, though. They think I just walked up to him and just tried to fight him for no reason. Like, I had a reason. No.
Just like that.
He's like,
He called
got
me
a
a
bone
dirty.
to pick
He
with you.
called me a dirty Mexican. He's Latino too, but that was very fucking racist. So I'm like, no.
My God.
I'm like, Vato, I'm not gonna let you get away with that. We're gonna throw. You call me a dirty Mexican? Fine. I can be a dirty Mexican. I'll fight you right now.
I'll show you how dirty a
Right now, I'm
Mexican can
clean Mexican. I'll be dirty. You don't know how dirty I get.
We'll
I
roll
have a
around the
weird
dirt.
question.
We'll roll around the
because
dirt.
Ever since I saw you pick up that can of Coke, I had to just, for some reason, how tall are you? Because that can of Coke looks giant in your fucking hand.
Yeah, it kind of does.
It looks huge.
I just have very small hands.
I know.
I'm
Like,
5'3".
Okay, you know,
That's-
yeah, that Coke can is like half your height.
It looked like you had like the 16-ounce cans. Like, what the hell? It's a tall boy.
I just have very, very small, like baby hands.
Like, I don't have a can with me, but like mine covers like the entire thing.
Yeah. And the funniest thing is my brother, he's the exact opposite of me. He's 6'4", state trooper, bodybuilder, like army vet, like all muscle. We have the same size hands.
He's got tiny Trump hands.
He does.
Because I'm like, I'm not 6'4", but all of those same things also apply to me. But I have like meat hooks.
I have giant man hands.
Feed me more.
I know. It was off topic. I was like, that can is really big.
Where did you buy that can of Coke? Because it's huge.
I think because like the camera right now, it's just vertical,
Yeah.
so it
it's-
elongates.
I'm just like, I look proportionally like the hand to the can. It's like, it's just weird.
Elongates. That's just one of them big words.
It's one of those California words.
One of them Mexican words.
Since California's basically been on fire and it looks all weird, do you have like a cosplay that you would dress up as that you think would really fit in this, or is there? Do you have an idea for one that, if you had time to plan for someone setting the state on fire,
Like a cosplay about the whole situation.
like this, the way everything looks, it'd be really cool if I cosplayed this certain character.
Just
Like,
like clouds
said-
of smoke. Like a
Yeah.
smoke dress.
Except for
Make it blue because it's a boy.
This isn't what I wanted.
You realize that I've already said today's word of the day, right?
No,
No, he didn't.
Mexican.
that's not the
Nope.
word of the day.
Oh.
That's not the word of the day.
I
That's the word of
almost thought
every
that
day.
was it.
No.
I could
That's
have.
the
You
word.
thought I was going to tell you? No.
Damn it! Somebody type it in the comments like they always
No,
do.
it'll come
type
up
it.
eventually.
Yeah, don't type it.
We have a secret word on Fridays that
Oh, okay.
it's like the Pee Wee Herman, like, oh my god.
Today's
But
secret
Goku's
word is
not letting them know it.
Yeah, because every week they do this shit and then they don't tell me what it is, and I have to like say it without knowing what it is. I'm like, they're like, you
Well,
can't look, but you got to figure it out. I'm like, God damn it!
You have to think of
You
it.
can look, but you can't.
I
touch.
put ones on there that you're likely to say.
Yeah, that's
Although
the
for
key.
some reason you didn't freaking say shark the one time I did it. That's the one day that week you didn't say the damn word.
Because I thought y'all were tired of me talking about Shark Eater.
you picked that
I mean,
one.
sorry,
day.
Man Eater. Man Eater.
Eater.
I thought you were tired about me talking about Man Eater, so I just assumed, okay, they're probably sick of me talking about Man Eater and sharks and Jaws.
That was the first time we did the secret word, so you didn't even know about it. You just
Yeah, that's
did
made
it.
it
No,
funny
but
about
it was like I kept talking about sharks. By the way, welcome to the podcast. Yes, guys, I sent you a text a few days ago, and you ignored me. I'm sad.
do it again.
I'm sad.
Yeah,
Well,
throw
anyways,
it
like,
once
okay,
that.
so, like, are there any cosplay, like, so as far as plans go, cosplay, because there's still no cons yet. There's still no cons.
Yeah.
We're in September. We're almost done with September, actually.
Let's
We're
live
about to go
in
into October.
Yeah, I mean everyone's doing the virtual cons right now, but I haven't even really
That is so fucking stupid, though.
thought of it. Really.
I thought fucking stupid.
Hey, man, shut up. I'll make fun of
They
you.
say it like that. Oh wait, actually, hold up. Now that you mention that, there is a con that's gonna happen, an anime con.
In December,
Anime
right?
Dallas. Yeah, Anime Dallas.
It's happening in
That's
November.
the con that's gonna
November or December?
December 4th to the 6th.
Yeah, no, they're restricting no dance, no karaoke.
Mhm.
They're limiting how many people can be in a room. I'm like, yeah, y'all eliminating no room parties. I'm like,
and
nah.
At attendance cap, masks. You have to wear a mask, social distance, sanitizing, all that
As
stuff.
soon as they said no room parties, I was like, nah, bruh, I'm good.
And
Yeah.
also, though, they're gonna apparently, because I'm on the website now. It says panel rooms and hotel space seating will be socially distanced, and additional rooms will be capped at less than half normal capacity.
If you kiss
I'd
your
rather just wait.
if you kiss your partner at the con, you have to do it with the mask on.
Well, there are like weird conventions that are running right now, but they're all like fractions of what they're supposed to be, so it's not the full con experience. So why would you bother going?
Well,
unless you're one of those
My
weirdos.
train of thought.
Matsuri
They do have a-
had their virtual panel this past Saturday.
Garbage.
It was pretty bad. It was pretty.
They
bad.
do have a few. They actually do have a few guests already ready to go, and
Are we on the list?
that would be really. Actually, I kind of want to see that now. Let me see.
Are we on the list?
That would be surreal if it was.
Someone representing us without our permission.
I think there's a lot of people that say they're part of Geeks 5 Ever when they're really not.
No, but there's a lot of notable voice actors and all, and they're actually allowing people to request them, and you know, they're allowed to, but I don't know.
I don't think any of us would go though. Colossal Con's one thing, but not that.
Not this year.
No, not this
I'm
year.
done.
Yeah,
I ain't doing nothing this year.
You know what? Like,
I think isn't Colossal Con to like next November?
I just want to be able to go trick or treating and like do it like not sober. I'm not asking for a lot.
Just a man-child who wants to go out there and have a
not
little
like-
bit of fun.
I just want to see what people got in their houses. Mexicans, we trick or treating till we're like 50. Like, what you got?
Mexican.
Man, where's Jew Former, by the way? All right, she said she was running late.
Just super late.
Yeah, she's running late. Yeah.
What's
I
the
just don't-
earliest plans you have for next year?
Yeah.
I'm guessing like this year is completely out of the way, but like for
For
next
me?
year. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't care about Goku or Sonic.
Yeah, fuck you.
Talk to them again.
Well, hopefully if cons go back up next year, I have a couple on
I'll
my
be back,
list
guys.
of like
You're in charge, Jess.
cosplays I would like to do. I want to do like a Disney inspired, like the Disney World fireworks show they do over Cinderella Castle. I want to do a cosplay of that with like fiber optic lights because I love doing LEDs on fabric. That's one of them. I want to do a couple of like original characters from different artists that I've met at conventions and Artist Alley, like doing their original characters and just like new like graphic novels and stuff that are being written, like be like the first to cosplay that character. But that's what I got planned, and also just trying to expand my own business, my design business I have going on right now. I'm getting ready for the Christmas season, which is the busiest time ever, and especially I think because of like COVID right now, it's like everyone's going to be doing their shopping online. So getting ready for that, and then yeah, just see what happens next year with that. Working a lot more from home.
Actually, I have a question. Is there any like aspects of cosplay that you look into that you haven't done before, but you're looking to experiment in the future?
I want to try more with armor. Like that's one thing I haven't really expanded on, and it's such a big like demographic, I guess, and that's just like what everybody thinks of when they think of cosplay. I do a lot more of, I call it like the psychology of like character, where it's like I try to do something different with a character, like gender bents or modern stuff like that. But yeah, I think armor is something I'd really like to get into, and just expanding more on like more characters. I would love to do Princess Peach from the Mario Kart 8 with the Legend of Zelda motorcycle, the unicorn one. Try to make that. That's kind of been my idea.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It would be really cool.
Would you try to make that like as realistic as possible, like having the unicorn thing, or like a concept that you're riding like a unicorn for it?
I would try to be like as realistic as possible, like build on top of something to make it look like it. But
one of our other guests we had on, they from way back in the day, they took a bicycle and they modified it to look like a D wheel from Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's cool.
It couldn't turn very well because of all the stuff you have to add on top of them.
I'm playing a lot of Mario nowadays. Actually, I've been trying to beat Luigi's Mansion. right now. And then, did you guys see the trailer for the new Mario Kart that's coming out next year?
Oh, you
Oh,
mean the one
Sonic.
that the one with the realistic go karts and all that, the little
Yeah.
RC cars. That's coming out in October.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I really want it, even though I know it's gonna be super expensive, and I have no room for it.
Actually, let me take a look how much it costs. Actually, now that I think about it. Now that you mention it, I was
I
like,
didn't even look into the cost. I'm just assuming it's gonna be up the wall, and I don't even know how they're selling the carts together or separate. I don't know what the pack is
let me
going
take
to
a
be.
Yeah,
Wait,
no,
so is it a game or is it they're selling
It's
actual
a-
go karts?
It's
No, it's
kind
actually
of both.
it's a game. Yeah, it's like a mix of both. And what it is, it just comes with. It's
you
like.
get the cart.
Is it a
Like-
peripheral?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
something you use
No,
while
it
you're-
basically it's on your Switch, and then it's like signal from from that to the cart. The cart has like a little camera. It's got like an AR
Okay.
thing.
Okay,
It's like
yeah.
it's kind
You
of like
can
VR
build your
in a
own
way.
track in your living room, and you can still throw
Mhm.
blue shells and red shells, and it'll stall the other carts.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's what that was. I thought it was
Yeah.
they were just selling like an RC car.
No, it's
I
actually
didn't
an
get
actual
the
game.
part of it being a video game.
It's actually gonna come with the cart, and the actual parts just to make your own track, and it's gonna be like $100, and it'll come out on October 16th.
It's not as much as I thought it was going to be, actually.
So I'm sure
I'd
it's right now it's just Mario, but I'm sure they're gonna make other characters too.
I'd rather just play.
Yeah,
like,
I mean that's
Mario
how they're going to
Kart.
make the money too. It's just selling more characters. It's going to be like Disney Affinity again.
Yeah, except Disney Infinity.
I didn't do very well.
Died of a flame, which is kind of funny because
I'm sure this will be a lot cooler, but
yeah. Also,
It's the same
the they're actually gonna release amiibo cards for Animal Crossing. I don't know if any of you guys play it.
oh,
or
I'm
anything
playing
like that.
Animal Crossing nonstop.
They're making amiibo cards for the new villagers, which will be
I did
coming out
read
in
that.
November, and yeah, and they're updating it too, so they're still gonna update. It blows me away. That game went from this year, it went from everybody playing as villagers to now everyone's playing Among Us or Fall Guys and all that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Halloween update on Animal Crossing. I'm really excited about it.
I am too. Yeah, that's really
Everything just gets spooky.
Yeah, it gets all spoopy.
Yeah, I've been going on Instagram and looking at other people's dream codes, so I can go visit their islands. And I saw a really cool one. Somebody did a whole Halloween island. It's called Moonscar Island after Scooby Doo on Zombie Island,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just really creative.
I don't have that kind of time.
I don't
We didn't
either.
talk about Matsuri. Get out of here, doggy.
I thought about doing a Animal Crossing Instagram, but I just don't have 1,600 hours.
Like there's just the amount of time it takes to play the game the way that you see all the pictures for. I don't have that kind of time. I barely have 2 hours a day.
No, I'm just doing it kind of just for relaxing now.
So
What?
a lot of people use it. A lot of people use Animal Crossing in different ways. They either they want to be productive or they just want to just relax and just kick
Turn the
back.
brain off and do something repetitive.
Yeah, it's I know an example would be I was watching this documentary on HBO Max a few weeks ago. It was about South Park and how they go from how they make an episode within a week, and one of the writers who's the creator, just to take a break, he would just build Legos. So for having someone to tell him what to do, and normally he would tell people what to do, but he's just I don't know, something keeps his brain moving and all that.
I can understand that. That's cool.
Since you're in California, are you planning on just doing conventions that are in California, or are you going to branch out from the West
It really
Coast?
just depends. I have one friend that just does Arizona conventions. It's not terribly far away from me, so that's a possibility.
Mhm.
Going there. I do miss New York conventions because I used to go to New York Comic Con every year, and Jersey conventions were really good too.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got the West Coast conventions, which are just as good.
Yeah, you got San Diego Comic Con, Anime Expo, and all that.
Yeah, I think New York Comic Con, maybe if it ever comes back, I mean, that'd be a possibility that I'd be willing to go out to that one just because since I've been to so many New York conventions, it's I go there and people recognize me, so it's gonna take time for that same effect to happen here if I went to cons regularly here.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And is there any Is there any cons in mind here, like in the West Coast, that you look forward to attending?
Definitely San Diego. Just the ultimate one.
The mecca that everyone tries to get to at some point.
Yeah, there's there's like a spooky con, which is all like paranormal, like true crime con that I would absolutely love going to. Of course, got canceled this year.
Right.
But a lot of like true crime podcasters and like shows and streaming and stuff like that, they were all going to that one, and that would just be like a dream for me to go to it.
That'd be a nice one. That's actually very interesting about that one.
Mm-hmm. And they do like a lot of like kind of in the same realm of just kind of like monster cons of just like classic like monster villains like from the 60s and 70s guests come back.
Mm-hmm.
Like Halloween themed cons, I guess.
That's it.
Are you a little concerned
That
about
is-
like for San Diego Comic-Con, because it's so massively popular? Are you concerned about how big it is and all the general bad feedback it gets because of how crowded?
Not really, just because I've done New York Comic Con and I know that's no comparison. But like I remember the second year I went to NYCC, like it took 2.5 hours to get inside, like on the Saturday, because it was just they sold way too many tickets, and it just was just me like wrapped around a building like 3 times to finally get in. But
That
I mean,
doesn't
once
sound
you're
that
on the
bad, actually.
inside, it wasn't that bad. It's really spaced out. Again, I haven't been to San Diego yet, so I can't really say how the experience is going to be. But I mean, I'm used to crowds. I'm used to lines, and I consider myself like a trooper, where I just want to get through it.
Yeah, that's
Switch.
kind of how it was. That was I was like that too for last year's Anime Expo, and there was a lot. It was actually a lot more crowded than it was in 2018, because 2018 was the first one I went to, and then when I went to last year's, it was actually really packed, and I think it was like the second day, it was like a long line just to get in, and the worst part was bad inconvenience because there was an earthquake that was happening, so most people just thought, oh, it's just like the worst inconvenience.
I am not losing my place in line.
Oh, I've experienced my first California earthquake.
Oh, there you
On
go.
top. Yeah.
How was that
Happened,
like?
It was like 4 a.m. in the morning. It was a 4.5, which I'm told is not that bad. But I was also on the second floor of an apartment building, so it like amplified it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just woke up with the bed shaking.
Oh my gosh.
But it was fine. Nothing fell over. And apparently there was
Yeah.
another one this last weekend, but I was in Arizona when it happened. So
Okay.
thankfully I missed it.
No, I think
Yeah,
was it last week that other one hit, or was it this just a couple days ago?
A couple of days ago, but like we came back and like nothing like even fell in the room. Like it looked like nothing happened.
One of our guests, friend of the show, Frank Tadero, the voice actor for Starscream, he posted on his Instagram the collateral damage of that earthquake that hit, and like 2 of his figures fell off the stand. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I
oh
was
no,
at
the
I had
agony.
I had my first experience with a earthquake during Anime Expo last year. Apparently, I hadn't even felt it, and then it wasn't until like people were messaging me like, "Hey, are you okay?" I'm like, "What? I'm fine. What's up?"
Why wouldn't I be okay?
Yeah, I was like, "Why wouldn't I be okay?" I was
I
like,
thought
"There
my
was an
bed just
earthquake."
vibrated.
Yeah, I was like, he's like, there was an earthquake. I'm like, there was? Yeah, there was. And then it wasn't until later that day, it was actually shaking. I was like, whoa, I'm actually feeling it. And the worst part, there was construction. There was like these cranes across the street from the convention center that were like really tall. They were moving, and I was like, oh shit, they're gonna fall down, are they?
Nah, they're good.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah, we should be okay. We should be fine as long as we're away from it. We're good.
Yeah, I've heard like they're expecting like the big one to happen soon, where it's gonna be like an 8, but they say it's gonna happen like within the next 30 years. I'm like, well, how am I supposed to plan for that
Just always be on edge, constantly.
for the next 30
Yeah.
years?
Is it the paranoia kick in for a bit?
Look, I'm a millennial. I'm always on edge. Been on edge since we were born.
That's pretty much how it is, yeah. And actually, another let's see.
Just
Was
let
there?
you know, hey, since Goku's not here, the secret word is Transformer, by the way.
Yeah, the
Just-
secret word is transformer. Don't say it,
Transformer.
but
Don't say it.
Or try to get
No,
him
you
to say it.
could
After a
try
while,
to
he
get
might
him to
get.
say it.
He might get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if he gets too irritated after a while, we'll lead him on to the thing. Because usually
Gotcha.
Super Jew's on here and Transformer will be brought up immediately.
Yeah, I'll try to think of a question where he'll have to say it.
Usually he's not here. He's never like not here for on Friday, so.
Transformer. Okay.
So that's pretty much the question. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the word of the day. So just keep it in mind.
He said it before we got on, but it didn't count.
Yeah, and kind of didn't count.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you, Sonic, when you were going to ask an actual question.
No, one of the comments said, I remember when Animal Crossing New Horizon was barely new and COVID kicked in. Lots of people made their own Comic-Cons in their islands.
Oh
Have you
yeah, I
been to
read
any of
that
them?
too.
Yeah, they're
Have you
having
been
like.
I didn't even think of that.
That'd be a lot. They'd be a lot of working just to get
Yeah.
it to look like a convention center.
Right.
It's like
There's
extra work.
Yeah, someone made they made
Concrete
the
floor.
yeah. They made the San Antonio Convention Center where San Japan would be on. Someone made it through Minecraft, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That's more realistic, I feel, because it's literally just building something. You're not trying to like purchase things with bells or something with Animal Crossing. You're literally just mining material and building it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
People do like I saw some graduations that were on Animal Crossing.
Yeah, graduations happened.
I saw that on
Birthday
Minecraft, too.
parties,
Yeah. Weddings.
weddings, yep.
Proposals.
Yep. That's a lot of them.
He did it on Minecraft. It was going good until everything blew up because of creepers. We forgot to turn the safety on.
That's pretty much.
Are you guys playing it right now? Animal Crossing New Horizon?
I don't play Animal Crossing. Dear God.
No, sadly I don't. It's because I'm occupied with other stuff.
We live vicariously through other people.
Yeah, and also a lot. We have Goku has a basically his Discord. They would often play Geeks. They would often play Minecraft.
They play Minecraft on the Geeks 5 Eric Discord.
Yeah, and a lot of our viewers, and including some people I know, they would be playing the news like games like Fall Guys and then Among Us. That's like everybody's talking about that game.
Why do the character designs look so similar?
I know, right? They're both beans.
Just beans with legs and no
Beans with
face.
legs. Well, the Fall Guys, they'd be just with eyes and then hands, and they'd be like, it's like trying to get to the finish line.
What happens when you get so many out of shape people running on an obstacle course?
Yeah, it's like Wipeout.
Yeah.
Or Double Dare.
I haven't seen this since Takeshi's Castle.
Yeah, or MXC for you Spike TV people.
Which was Takeshi's Castle.
Which is pretty much Takeshi's Castle, but if they English dubbed it.
Yeah, one of my favorite things to do on Animal Crossing right now is actually, like, even though I'm not that, like, totally invested where it's, like, my entire life, but I love the fact that on my island, I have the most hated villager of all time.
Is it Raymond?
No, it's Rodney. He's a hamster. And, like, the subreddit on him is so hilarious of, like, everyone thinks he's, like, super ugly and wants to kick him off the island. But it's like, I'll keep him on just because it's kind of funny.
He doesn't have a home anywhere else. You give him the home.
Yep.
There you go.
As long as he stays in this corner.
Yeah, the memes of him are hilarious.
There's another comment. Iron ores. Oh, yeah. When they're playing their Minecraft, I think Goku got pissed off the other day because someone extinguished 2 of his lava bricks or something.
Yeah.
But he doesn't remember that, like, 2 days earlier, he did the same thing on one of his streams to one of the people. It's like, he literally did the same thing to somebody.
That's he did.
He
did talk about that. I remember that.
Because he did it. He showed it on the stream when he did it. And then he complained because someone did it to him. Takeshi's Castle has only had like 8 winners ever on that giant obstacle course. Because it was not.
Oh yeah, it was pretty challenging.
Yeah, they bring like 200 Joe Schmoes on there, and they weed them out one by one, and no one ever wins. Whoa. I know you had a different time period, like daylight savings, but I didn't realize it get dark that fast.
Hang on, my ring light. Yeah,
It's
my
almost like
relay went
5
off. I'll
o'clock
be right
over
back.
there. Okay, no worries, no worries.
We won't play the game of stare at their background and see what they have. That's for
Okay.
Goku. Goku has
See.
his 6-pack of Dos Equis on top of his turtle cabinet.
He does, and then Denim has a figurine. It's a girl boss.
That is not a figurine.
Oh, from a distance, looks like it.
It's a doll.
Stress again.
Welcome back to the podcast you were on. That's it. That's the end of the song. We can't say anymore. We get in trouble. Goku's been gone for 30 minutes.
It has been pretty long.
He's a filthy liar.
No, he told us ahead of time. He's like, oh, because
It's like 15 minutes. That's fine. We'll fake it until we make it.
Have you guys been watching lately?
I watched a show recommended by one of our co-hosts. It was The Marvelous Mrs. Something on Amazon
Mrs.
Prime.
Maisel on Amazon.
Maisel.
Yeah, that's been recommended to me.
It's funny.
Like costume design and stuff.
We were also been recommending. Well, Goku. He's been recommending, and I can't stress. Yeah, Cobra Kai, and I can't stress this enough. He's been like really recommending it, and it's a really good show. Also, The Boys. The Boys is really good. That's on Amazon.
I wanted to start The Boys, but I watched those 3 episodes of Marvelous Mrs. Maisel instead. I only wanted to watch 1, but I watched 3 because it was really funny. It's very Jewish, though.
I watched Ratchet for the first time last night with Sarah Paulson.
Yeah.
It was recommended. It was alright.
Okay.
Been watching Korra for the first time. Well, not the first time, but when it was on TV years ago, I gave up on it during the 2nd season.
The last season, I think, is the best season.
Yeah, it's picking up. Like, first season, it's kind of like... It's good. I do enjoy it. 2nd season, I felt was just really like a hodgepodge of just... They didn't really know what to do. And I just kind of like skimmed through season. Like, I wasn't really paying attention that much because it didn't grab my attention. I'm on season 3 right now. And it seems to be really picking up, and I've been enjoying it. With like the storyline of like the new airbenders.
Was it like the Prime Convergence caused like new benders to show up or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the plot. I saw it when it came out, so I don't remember everything to a T. Everything I have been refreshed upon has been from YouTube. The first season was good for a first season. That's the first thing that comes up. 2nd season was weird because it was like
so weird.
It was a hiccup.
Yeah.
Then 3rd season, I like the 4th season because it had my favorite villain in it, and that was.
Yeah, I feel like, and I think I remember reading this, like when they first started producing Korra, the 2 writers, Mike and Brian. I don't think they really knew how many seasons they were going to get.
I thought
So
they did
they
like 1.
Yeah, they made season 1 to where it could end after season 1 and be happily ever after, and then they got renewed again. So it's like, okay, we got to think of a new plot point.
Like, well, shit, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about because you've been watching the Netflix one because it came on Netflix, but they're going to have that live action version that's going to come out eventually on Netflix. How do you think that's going to go, given all those people that left?
Yeah, I remember reading the update from Mike and Brian that they have left, and I'm honestly not that surprised because they have announced the live action series like 2 years ago. Like, I remember when it was announced, and we just haven't heard anything from it except for like one promo photo.
The one with just Appa in the wasteland.
Yeah. So I appreciate like their integrity of like, we're gonna step back and like not put our names on it and not fight it. I mean, some people are saying it's like we will not watch it, like the diehards, and I totally respect that. I'm going to because I'm naturally curious.
I think they're liars. I think they're going to watch it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, even if it turns out to be horrible and I hate it, like I'm still going to watch it, just like any part of the conversation.
It's like you're going to watch a train wreck. Sometimes it's just fun to watch.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody loves to make fun of the movie. Like they've been hating on it for 10 years now.
It's painful to watch.
It
It
really
is. I'm honestly the like. It kind of annoys me when like I'm on like Avatar like forums and like groups and stuff, and they just continue to bash the movie. And I agree, it's horrible, but it's like, guys, I've been bashing for 10 years. I'm kind of over it.
let that dead horse finally go away.
Yeah.
I like the joke where it's a shame that Avatar never got a live action movie. That's a good joke. I like
do
that
like
one.
that one though.
It's a real shame.
Yeah, this really fun group. It's called Order of the White Lotus Facebook group. It's a really fun one for Avatar memes. But I will say, it's like I do like Shyamalan made that movie because his kids were huge Avatar fans, and he became an Avatar fan, so he wanted to make it. And I appreciate him as a fan, I guess. I will say there are two things I like in the movie. I like the design of Aang's tattoos, the intricate designs.
Yeah,
and
where it's
if
like
they put a
tribal
blue
or something.
arrow on a real kid, it would look a little odd.
just painted the big old thing here.
And it's very minor things that I like, but I like that, and I like when Zuko asked the little boy for Zuko's backstory, because it makes it seem like the entire world knows about this huge event that happened to him. Instead of like in the series, like we learn because Uncle Iroh is telling the ship crew what happened. And I remember watching that episode, I was like, this was a big like national event, you guys never knew it.
Well, yeah, you can also think that news will spread, but they like, oh, the son has been scarred and
You've
betrayed.
been on
or
this ship
something.
for 2 years with this guy, and you never asked him how he got scarred.
Are you gonna ask Zuko how he got the scars?
I know,
No,
but like,
he's
you
gonna
think it
kill
would be
you.
brought up eventually?
That's where like rumors are probably what's being started. Like, oh, he got that from a phoenix or something, or he got a boiling pot of water poured on his face.
But I will say that was the only like scene I genuinely did like from the movie. If I had to pick one thing, I remember watching the movie when I think I was like 15 when the movie came out. I was the first one in line to the theater. I went in with my hair like Katara with the hair loopies. I was so ready, and then I was very disappointed.
There's a lot of people.
It's like an hour and a half of a disappointment.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people just like walked out midway through.
So
One of my favorite
things-
memes is when they do the live action series of the Ember Islands Players episode. They should
Get
get
the
like
actors.
the movie actors to come back.
If they did that and they announced it, I would watch every episode until that happened.
Yeah,
Like-
everybody hates that episode too. It's one of my favorites.
I like that. It was funny. They
It's the
got
best like series recap nobody's done before.
they got like that giant dude to play Toph.
All right, I'll be right back. You guys go ahead, keep talking about Avatar.
All right, welcome to Adjacent with Jace, the world premiere broadcast. While Goku and Sonic left us. That's
Yeah,
what
I
this
can talk
says.
about
You
all
can't really
day.
see it. You can't really see it though. It says Adjacent with Jace. I got to work on that.
Yeah,
I got my
even like
people.
I watched a video this morning about an Avatar comic that was supposed to be an episode of book 1, but never made the final cut, so they just like moved it into Avatar comic for like Nick Comics or something. But like I actually really wish they put it in because it's a story of like Aang finding like an airbender relic at this little like merchant, and then he like follows like the person that sold the pet relic, and he falls into like this trap by Zhao, and he says like this is an ancient trap we used to kill the remaining airbenders that fled from the temples 100 years ago. And it was just like really dark, honestly. Of just like it was more of like the history of like how the war started, and I really wish they had put that episode in, honestly, instead of like Great Divide.
Yeah, I think they tried to keep the tone not as dark in the first one series. They had the essence of it, like they had the hints and the death that was involved because it clearly was a giant
I
war.
understand like book 1, like you're just getting your feet into water.
Don't scare the kids away. It's like, what do you read? There was a giant war and they're all dead now. It's like, no, can't do that. These kids
Yeah,
are
I mean that's one of the things like I do hope the live action remake, no matter how it turns out, like they can touch on darker themes because like the audience has matured too.
Like the audience you're getting is not the 12-year-old person watching Nickelodeon. You're getting the adult that watched it on Nickelodeon when they were 12. Now they want to watch a rated PG-13 version.
Yeah, but I mean, I did also hear the rumor that the creators left because they wanted to like age up the characters and like make it like R-rated content.
Yeah, they wanted to make it very adult.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of for aging up the content, aging up the characters like maybe just like 2 or 3 years, but still keep them child and innocent and all that.
Make them in their mid to upper teens instead of their preteens.
Yeah,
might
so
be
like
more effective.
When Katara and Aang are kissing as like 15 and 16, it's not as weird as 12 and 14.
Yeah, it's like that way by the end of the series, they're somewhat an adult. I don't know.
Yeah.
In Avatar times.
That's what the movies were trying to do. They actually moved the timeline to where Sozin's Comet would be in 3 years instead of a couple of months, so the characters would age too. Which, like, you got to do that.
Because they were planning on having it multiple
Yeah.
movie, and that didn't work when you
You
bombed
also
on
have
the
to do that
first
live
one.
action because your kids are going to get older.
Yeah. They didn't plan on the movie being terrible.
Yeah, I heard like another rumor. Shyamalan, when he was planning book 2, he was going to make it try darker. I actually have a theory that if he did actually make book 2 live action, I think it would have been slightly better than the first one. But he said that Toph wasn't going to be blind.
What? You can't have Toph not blind.
I don't know. That's just another rumor I heard.
Hey. Where did Sonic go?
Hey, welcome back. How's the birthday party?
Welcome to Adjacent with Jace, Goku. I'm glad you could join us.
Oh, I see you took over the channel.
Yeah, it was just me and the guest.
Where did Sonic go?
Probably the same reason you left.
Birthday party?
I don't know, food, family.
No, it was
friends.
Because they were singing "Happy Birthday" to my niece, and they were passing out ice cream cake, and I haven't had fucking Baskin Robbins ice cream cake in like who knows how long. So I wasn't gonna miss out. Like, you think I was gonna pass up the opportunity?
Did you change your shirt?
No.
Okay, I don't remember what shirt you were wearing when you left.
I went to go change to throw you off because I know you're drinking.
Incognito. I can barely see you. Sprite? You have Sprite. She has Coke. I have a mug.
I have my mug too. And my beer.
Ice, you coward.
And my water.
Just all hydrated over there.
I have 4 drinks. 4 times the entertainment. Okay, so I'm sorry I didn't mean to interrupt. What were y'all talking about?
We were going over what we kind of appreciated about the live action Avatar that came out.
Keyblade Sonic heard that there was a Transformers birthday party and went to go get a cake.
That's a cheap way of getting the secret word, you jerk.
No.
Oh, Transformers was it cake?
It's Transformer,
Oh.
but Transformers counts. Yay, secret word.
Secret word. Drink.
We're not friends anymore, Pachinko.
You were talking about the live action Avatar movie? It sucked.
The live action. Well, we're talking about that, and also the Netflix adaptation that's coming out because she's watching Korra again. So we went over our thoughts on Korra.
So like, did y'all discuss like how the creator left because he didn't agree with the way it's going?
I remember like he posted it on Twitter, like, and I was like one of the first people to see it because it was like posted 10 minutes after I saw it. It's like, oh, this is gonna blow up.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it at all. Like, I was kind of a little, and it's like.
But like the greatest hope was that they had the original creators.
Right, but he didn't like the he didn't agree with with the people they wanted to cast as the characters.
Something like that.
It was in the later post they brought up that they were trying to kind of whitewash it. They wanted to give white actors the first chance at the roles.
Like, aren't we past this already?
Did you not see the movie? That was an issue.
That was the biggest issue.
That's what we want to see. We want to see white people.
And then they made the Fire Nation the bad guys, Middle Easterns.
Well,
it's so weird because Shyamalan's Middle Eastern.
Right.
Well, the racial diversity was okay, except for the fact you had the three
You know
white
what's
people.
not okay? They were doing all these karate moves and dancing, and just one fucking rock floating
Each
by.
nation was a different nationality. The problem was you had three white people as
But
three main characters.
You're missing
Well,
the
there
point,
actually
sir.
is like
I will
a
wave
theory
my
of like
stick at you.
why the three water tribe people, Katara, Sokka, and Granga, why they were white. But like the rest of the water tribe was kind of more diverse. But I mean, the biggest reason was the girl that played Katara. Her name's like Nicola Perez. Her dad's like this like billionaire who owns like Wendy's and all these other fast food companies.
Wonder how she
So
got
he
that.
kind of like pushed her to be in the movie because she wanted to be an actress.
I can just see that conversation. Like, look, either make my daughter one of the lead roles, or I'm gonna own this movie.
Yeah, so like Shyamalan was probably like, okay, well, Katara's gonna be white. We gotta make the brother white now and the grandma. So,
That way the
but we'll
whole-
make everybody else more diverse.
Who should we get for Ong?
Oh yeah, and they didn't even get the names right.
Who'd you get for
Suka,
Aang?
Zoko, Jiro, Iroh,
Hero,
Hiro,
Sokka,
Ong.
Jiren.
Avatar.
Did they even say Appa's name?
This I think Appa was correct.
They never said Momo's name.
They never said.
didn't have-
They don't. Did they have a Momo?
They did. He just like randomly showed up. They don't even show how he got there.
Oh yeah, there's supposed to be a thing here. Just make it show. CG that thing in there.
Right. And they didn't even show Boomy.
They didn't
No.
get that part.
Oh
yet.
right. That's the second season, right?
But they were
I mean, I
not
feel
going to get
like-
it.
Dave Patel, Dev Chappelle. What's his name? The guy who played Zuko, Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah, that one.
I feel like he was probably the best actor in it, along with the guy playing Zhao. That's about it. Just
They
in
got-
terms of the acting in that movie.
You are. You realize that like more than half the podcast is over.
You want to know what the secret word is?
I do want to know what the secret word is.
It's Transformer.
Aw, that's nice.
Bullshit.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to buy a house and stuff. I had things to do.
So do I, but I still managed to be here.
You know what? Shut up.
I love it when you two fight. Anyway, this is our. You weren't here last time, I believe, when we had our guest on Denim Angel, correct? I don't know how timeline works.
But at least now, yeah, that's right. She had to leave, I think.
It was a Tuesday.
Yeah. It's another Tuesday.
I know it was a Tuesday. It was the first Tuesday my D&D campaign started back up, so I had to leave.
Oh.
Right.
And then everything was crap.
I think we had Saki Kitty here.
I think it was before. Yeah, I think it was before Super Jew came on.
Mm-hmm. I think. Do you remember Denim? If it was Saki Kitty or somebody else, somebody named Saki Kitty.
I think so. I think that's.
Yeah, I think it was Saki Kitty.
I mean, we could go back look on the VOD, but
You know I don't do that.
You're lazy.
okay.
But we're talking about Avatar, the live action.
I had such high hopes for it, and then they were like, "We're out," and it's like,
Peace.
we're getting
Fuck
another
this shit, I'm
Shyamalan.
out.
We're getting another goddamn
High hopes,
Shyamalan.
really. I feel like nobody's ever watched any of the Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter movies.
I had low hopes, and I was still disappointed.
Did they have the creators working with them?
No, but neither did the live action.
Not anymore.
You remember
live
there's an
action was
original
supposed
live
to.
action. We're
Which-
talking about the current live action. We're talking about the
Yeah.
current live action.
Movie
Yeah,
show.
The M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, Shyamalan didn't use the creators' input either.
Right, exactly.
But this one, it was supposed to have the creators' input in it, and for reasons, it's not.
Yeah, but we can't really say much about that one because there's nothing out, not even a fucking trailer.
I'm gonna watch it though.
It's kind of like,
Well-
oh, how can we beat this dead horse if we don't know anything? It could be the greatest thing in the world. It's just that they didn't agree with the casting choices. That's all. Obviously, they agreed with
I
the
still don't
story that it was
understand
going
what.
with.
Yeah, I still don't understand. Like, who made the bad casting choices? Was it Netflix or was it the creators?
With the Karens, the moms. I want
producers.
my kid to be in this movie.
It was like, well, unless your kid is of Asian descent, they can't be.
Stop making it about race.
Sorry?
You're making it about race. Stop it.
That's not how that works.
Yes,
Is
it
your
is. I
Karen
was just
voice?
in a Facebook argument earlier today about it. Like, they tased this white lady in Florida because they arrested her,
Mhm.
and then they tased her, and then they proceeded to arrest her because she was resisting, because she wouldn't wear a mask. And like,
Heard about that.
Was that the football game one?
Yes.
I mean, it's Florida, so
Oh, that was so cool to watch.
Oh my god,
Florida
I'm
lady.
so horrible. I laughed when she got tased. I'm like, get it, bitch.
I probably would laugh too.
Like, man, wear a mask. You don't need to wear a mask.
I don't have to
Everyone's
fucking wear a
wearing
mask.
Look around.
It's not a law. Like, it's not a law. I don't have to wear shit. And then she starts getting in the cop's
it's
face.
like it's not allowed to wear a shirt when you go into a business either, but they can still kick your ass out if you don't wear one.
Right. No, I think that they were trying to get her out, and then the principal shows up,
Yeah.
and it's so crazy. Like the comment section, like every like I don't know what the fuck's wrong with Florida, but like every person,
So many things.
We have
like
questions.
90% of the white people that I saw on there commenting were like, "That's fucked up." You know, it's not a law. They have no right to do that. It's injustice. It's within her rights to not wear a mask. I'm like, weren't y'all the same people that said comply
As long as
and
they
you won't get
listen.
hurt or arrested?
Let's go look at your timeline.
Like,
Oh, yeah,
aren't
look
like,
there.
oh, it's so funny how you people have gone from comply to sheep real quick, and then people are like, stop
Yeah.
bringing up race.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't speak privilege here. I got in the middle of the fight too. I was like, we don't speak privilege around here. Well, she's like,
It's like
I
they
don't.
say, like, blue lives matter until the blue lives come after them.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
for real.
Yep.
And
Was
I
barely
said that
speeding.
too. I said that too. Oh my God, it's all. I bet you all of y'all were like, "Blues lives matter" until recently.
One of the best things I saw about it, like people complaining about wearing masks. It's like if you're complaining and don't want to wear a mask because you say it's uncomfortable, it's like you are admitting that furries are stronger than you.
Yeah.
Finally, nerds have their reasons.
It's amazing how people refuse to wear a mask, and like this cop was arresting this lady. Yes, I'll admit that it was probably they didn't show like the full based on what you see in the video alone. It does seem a little aggressive, but we don't know the full context because we're gonna go based on their logic.
Right.
We're gonna go based on, well, you don't know we don't see the whole, we don't know all the content, like we don't know both sides, we don't know what's
Accurate.
going on, so we don't know if it's police brutality, if it's justified. Okay, we're gonna use your logic. We don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's police brutality. It looks like police brutality, but I'm not gonna say it is because I don't see the whole video. So
Taser.
if she was, and people were like so quick to comment, oh, well, if she was a person of color, y'all wouldn't be like y'all wouldn't be on her side, y'all be on the cop side. This isn't about race.
It absolutely fucking is.
I'm like,
don't even play that card.
And I was the same. I was like, you know what? Because she's a white lady, all of you are like, this is
Yeah.
this is
it's
horrible.
oppression. It's oppression because Karen is getting it, but when
Karen
see,
had
I'm
it
terrible with Karen did have it coming.
And
But yeah, but like
people-
but we can't say anything about Breonna Taylor. Like she didn't deserve that.
Right.
So
When she was getting tased, people were like, oh my God, did they just tase her? Oh my God. I'm like, bitch, people get tased.
Where have
Motherfuckers
you
be
been?
tased. People get tased here all the time. Zzz.
Be lucky those bleachers weren't steel, or else everyone else would have gotten tased.
They were steel, but she was standing when she got tased.
there you go.
Hopefully, well, most bleachers are aluminum.
I don't know. It's a fucking video. What the fuck do I know?
I'm just saying,
This ain't-
if they're steel,
this
she
ain't-
drops
this
some
ain't
hits.
Bill
I
Nye.
want the science behind it.
That's right.
This ain't
Conduction.
Bill Nye.
We're going to go there. We're going to
They
investigate.
make bleachers out of aluminum because if lightning strikes, they won't kill everybody.
Geeks 5 Ever investigation has found out that these bleachers are in fact aluminum. Gasp.
We paid for steel bleachers. I don't care how diddly they are. Strongest bleachers in Florida, they
I'm
say.
surprised they're not made out of bath salts.
Whatever.
Florida joke.
It would explain for all of the bullshit going on in Florida.
By the way, Oktoberfest is coming up. Another holiday I refuse to celebrate.
I
That's
mean,
a drinking holiday.
yeah.
But it's on during Hispanic Heritage Month.
That's true.
I don't do Oktoberfest either, so
I don't celebrate the white man's holiday.
That's very white. That's German.
I know, right?
I
Can
don't
we
celebrate-
have our fucking holiday? We don't even get a full month.
Yeah.
We get half of one month and half of another.
You learn to share.
And then we got to share. This is the same shit. Like, you notice that like whenever it's our holidays, they'll put other shit with it too. Like Black History Month, we have Valentine's and God knows whatever else that month. Super Bowl. Fuck that. We want our own shit. Give us our own months. Y'all have more than one holiday.
Yeah.
Oktoberfest, Easter.
I don't.
What do you mean? What do you mean we have all these holidays?
I'm not in that
Goku?
boat.
Because the whole egg hunting thing's more of an American thing anyway.
My holidays
That's
change
a-
all the time, and everybody freaks the fuck out every time we remind them, like, oh, this year it's early. And everyone's like, why that Jew's got to break in on our stuff? It's Thanksgiving, not Hanukkah. It's like, if this
Wait, you
only
don't celebrate
happens, like,
Thanksgiving?
once I mean,
I don't think anyone
technically
should
two
celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yes, actually, we have like 3 Thanksgivings.
What the fuck?
Besides the secular one. Hanukkah's a Thanksgiving, Passover's. We're always giving thanks for making it. Every time somebody
Mexicans
tries to
can only
finish
afford
us
one
off.
Thanksgiving. That's why we only eat turkey once a year. We never eat turkey during December. It's like tamales, just fucking tamales.
Dude, turkey
No, yeah.
tamales.
We're always having
No,
a
those
Thanksgiving
are expensive
because
too. Those aren't cheap.
all of our holidays begin with, and this guy tried to wipe out the Jews again.
Yeah, somebody
But we survived.
It's always a burning bush and a plague, and somebody tried to wipe out the people. Somebody enslaved them or tried to wipe them out. It's always the
Yeah.
See, most people only have one of those holidays. Where Jewish people have
Our
a couple
entire culture
Well,
is based on all of these holidays.
Some of our culture was wiped out thanks to the Catholics. So yeah, thank you, thank you, Jesus people.
They did the same to us too. Nobody ever remembers. the
Y'all have
Spanish
records. We can't
Inquisition.
read. We have tablets that we can't read anymore. Like, look at these
They're like a
fucking
series
drawings.
of
Can you read
circles.
them? Just because I'm brown and from here doesn't mean I can read them. Anyways, Denim, what do you think about the lady getting tased? What are your thoughts?
Say that one more time.
What are your thoughts on the lady getting tased?
Another Karen.
Oh, okay. Actually, I have a better question for you. What holidays do you celebrate?
There you go.
How white are you?
I love holidays. I'm celebrating Halloween, whatever that entails this year.
The whitest holiday there is. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Actually doing Day of the Dead.
Hey.
It's,
Wait, which one?
actually-
The pagan one or the fucking? I'm gonna say Mexican one.
Mexican.
Hey, right now my boyfriend's actually Mexican, so
I noticed
get
that
to-
because his name is Hector. I've never met a white guy with the name Hector.
Yeah. So I get to celebrate a lot with his family. I get a Mexican Thanksgiving this year. I'm excited for it.
Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah.
So how are they Do you know how they're celebrating it? Because different parts of Mexico celebrate it differently.
Just like the stereotypical like American way. Just like big family come together.
Food.
A lot of food. I'm excited for the food.
So-
Like I remember one story I have because Thanksgiving is always huge in my family because I'm from the South. So a lot of food. One of my favorite parts of it. When I was in New York, I used to date this guy. His family was Korean. They were vegan, sugar-free, gluten-free, and dairy-free.
Wow.
I spent Thanksgiving at their house, and it was just like the smallest like plate of like tofu. And I went to the bathroom and cried.
I would have too.
Tofu and tears.
Babe, did you
Go
say
home, say
gluten-free? Okay, gluten-free. Did you say sugar-free?
gluten-free, sugar-free, dairy-free, vegan.
Oh, babe, it's over.
Wow.
We're breaking up.
Welcome,
that's why we're not
Keyblade
together
Sonic,
anymore.
to Adjacent with Jace.
To Jason.
Sorry.
He took over the channel.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I had to get food. It turns out.
Yeah. Like my current boyfriend's family, like all the traditional like Mexican food, love it to death. So I'm very happy right now.
What do you celebrate, Sonic? Do you celebrate Dia de los Muertos, or what do you celebrate for Halloween? Or just Halloween?
Just Halloween.
Free candy and looking inside people's houses to see what they got. Ooh, that's a nice TV. See, you upgraded this year. Yeah, Mexicans are fucking nosy. We just trick or treat to see what you got. Oh, I see you painted. You didn't hire me. But for me, it's
I
gonna,
know what a super white holiday, Black Friday.
that's not even on fucking Friday anymore.
which is ironic.
This is true.
Yeah.
It's at like 10 o'clock on
I think
Thanksgiving.
I think because of COVID-19, it's going
6
back to
o'clock on
Friday.
Thanksgiving.
All the Karens are gonna band together. They're gonna want it back.
No,
It's
they're not
terrible.
doing it Thursday this year.
Yeah, they're not doing it.
Cancel They
Walmart's
canceled
closing.
Black Friday
Best Buy's closing.
or Thanksgiving Day.
Everyone's upset about it. Oh.
Yeah.
They had
It's
to
all white
cancel
people.
it this year because, and like you gotta like because my family's very. Like when they came here, like they wanted to pick up the traditions of this country because there's no such thing as fucking Thanksgiving in Mexico.
Yeah.
What are we
Who the fuck
thankful
is
for? Getting
Columbus?
screwed over? No, like what the fuck do we celebrate? We're not going to celebrate getting screwed over during this fucking time of year.
Yeah.
Besides, like not a lot of people in Mexico eat turkey. Big shocker there. Oh my god, that fucking ice cream cake is making me feel weird. Probably
Are
shouldn't
you
drink.
lactose intolerant?
Yes,
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's
but
the
it's
thing.
Baskin and Robbins. Leave me alone.
Baskin
And Robbins?
Who the fuck cares? It's fucking ice cream from a place that sells ice cream. And they were in the Ant-Man movie because Baskin and Robbins always finds out.
In Japan, they call it 31
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
because the logo
But,
makes
yeah,
the
but we're
31
not in
and
fucking
31
Japan,
flavors.
so I don't care.
I'm just making a Baskin Robbins reference.
You should
Yeah.
learn about other cultures, Goku guy.
I am learning about other
Come have-
cultures. I'm
come
learning about
have
white
turkey.
people. Y'all
He
have
only
these
invites white
pagan
people
fucking
on.
holidays that I've never heard of.
Did you
Like
celebrate
Black-
Easter growing up?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was part of our adopting American. It was part of our adopting American traditions. So in
Yeah.
Mexico, they don't really do the egg thing. Like we started doing it in Mexico, but people were like, "What? Okay, why do you hide them?" But we started doing that, and we really don't do it. And it's just for the kids, though.
It was really big growing up
It's
for me because I think I told you this last podcast, but I grew up as a pastor's daughter
yeah.
in church and stuff, so that was really big growing up.
Yeah, it was only big because it was more of a the Easter egg thing, like the whole Easter thing was like a secondary to like the religious aspect of it. Like it was mostly church, and you know how Mexican Catholics are. It's like, oh, we suck. Let's go to church
Yeah.
to repent.
Yeah, we had a saying in my church, like the people that only come to church for Easter and Christmas, we call them creasters.
That's me. I only go to church for like weddings now and fucking communions. For big things or funerals now.
Like there's not a lot of church services nowadays. Like my church back home that I grew up with, they're doing online services now.
No, for me
Well,
it was
here in
like
Texas, they let you come anyway.
yeah, they let you come here in Texas, but it's always the same shit. Yeah, I get it. Jesus is good. Now, when do we get to the wine tasting?
Can you do like they do like virtual like church mass? You can do like virtual like confession.
That's kind of weird
Meet
because
me-
you're confessing
on
to
the
you're
Zoom.
confessing to your pastor and the FBI agent watching.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you're doing.
Father, why are there 4 other windows down here that I can't see? Don't pay any attention to that. Just
My
tell
son.
me your sins.
My son. You have to add my son at the end or daughter.
My son. I don't know. I never went to confession.
Father,
don't
forget.
confess to
I
shit.
want to
Never did
confess
either.
that I met this bomb ass chick last night and we did the hump to hump.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean,
You should be ashamed.
you're ashamed, my son. Oh, shit.
Go outside and do 10 Hail Marys. Like, hell yeah. I mean, bless me, God, because I have fucked up or something like that. I don't know. I don't know the prayers.
I came here to brag.
Yeah, I came here to brag, sir. What are you listening to?
Is it Sonic? I think it's Sonic.
Sonic. He's in the Discord shitposting again. We have a Discord, by the way, everybody. For those of you that haven't joined, join our Discord. So if 2021, so based on the way things are looking, what are the chances that you'll start attending? Because we're not going to go to cons right away. We're going to wait 3 months after like quarantine has really ended.
Smart.
Because we're going to let the first wave of people go out, and if they get sick, we know better. So we're gonna send out SJ first, and if SJ gets sick, then
You
we
can't
know better.
send out a sacrificial Jew, okay? That's like very wrong.
That's not what I was going for, but okay. I mean, why not? They've done it throughout history.
That's why
Motherfucker.
That's why they have a lot of Thanksgivings.
I mean, they're always sacrificing us too. Who do you think built the freeway?
Don't blame the Jews for that. We didn't do that shit.
I'm talking about me and my people. Y'all don't. The only thing y'all do is help build people's credits now.
Welcome, Denim Angel, to where a Jew and a Mexican argue over who's at fault.
Not me. I'm the one who, like, hey, there's this old saying, hey, look. There's this saying, this country was built on the backs of black people, but it's being maintained by the Latinos.
Makes sense. It's an accurate
Listen,
statement.
I did receive, like I told you guys earlier, that I've seen that like really like cyberbullying comment earlier, like my cosplay photos about like a political reason. But I saw like one comment about this like political thing that's happening in my hometown. It's like somebody commented on like the newspaper reporting on their Facebook about like how the Confederates were right, like Black
What?
Lives Matter is like a terrorist group, and it's like I'm not racist. As I type this, I am sitting in a room with a black person. I'm just
Most
like,
non-racist people don't point out the black person in the room.
yeah, I'm just like, so are you in a dentist office or like what?
We're in the same room. It's a big room, and he's like way over there.
I'm at the Starbucks, and as I'm typing this paper, there's a black guy sitting right across from me getting a
The only
coffee.
thing you have to do to not be a racist is just to stay in the same work room as somebody who's a different race. That's all you gotta do.
I love
Don't
that.
point them out. That's just don't point them out.
Stupidity of some people. And
That-
also, it's like if you're gonna rant about something, it's like at least spell check first, please.
That lady that wouldn't wear the mask that got tased is a thug. She's a thug.
Then like she came out, she said she had asthma or some shit, and I was like,
I thought
if you have asthma, you should not be going out. Then if you're gonna be there, if that's the case,
right for real.
You're more at risk if you get COVID.
you're more right.
Literally everyone that has respiratory issues has been wearing a mask because they have respiratory issues.
And they even said if you have a controllable asthma, you'll be fine with a mask on.
You know what's bad for asthma? Getting your ass tased for not wearing a mask.
That's right. You get tased. You got
And
lit
she,
up like
and,
a
she,
Christmas tree.
and she had a mask in her pocket when she got tased too. And I'm like, really? All you had to do is all this could have been avoided if you just wore the mask.
She didn't even have to wear it over her face. Florida will let you get away with it if it's on like underneath your chin or something.
Under your nose.
I know, which is bullshit.
In
Wear the
Texas,
mask. I'm wearing
some
it. No,
people
wear
will
it
go in the
proper.
stores and they won't properly wear the mask.
I know, it pisses me off so much.
And I'm like, and I get away from them. The guy's like, "Whoa, what's the problem?" I'm like, "You're the fucking problem." I almost got into a fist fight the other day about it.
Did
you really?
Yeah, no, because the guy wasn't wearing the mask; it was hanging on his ear. I'm like, "Dude," and he was like less than a foot away from me, and I'm like, "Hey, man, can you back the fuck up, please?"
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "What's your problem?" I'm like, you are really close to me, and you're not wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're scared of COVID? You know it's a hoax. I don't give a shit if COVID is a thing or not. You're still too close to me.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want
can
you this
smell-
close if it wasn't a
Time of a
pandemic.
pandemic. Please step back.
I'm like, brah, I can smell what you had for lunch, dude. You had
Outside of a pandemic,
apparently you
you're too
had
fucking close.
seafood. Okay, I can smell it. Like, can you back the fuck up? And like and he's like, well, you need to mind your own business. Well, you are in my business, so get the fuck back. And this was at GameStop. This wasn't like at Walmart or Target. This guy and the GameStop was empty, but he chose to stand like less than 12 inches away from me. I'm like, seriously?
Yeah.
I thought this was a Kroger story.
No, this is when I went to go buy the Mario game.
GameStop story. This is what we were talking about the other day, guys.
This is what happened the other day when I went to go buy the Mario game.
Mm-hmm.
You had a story about that was very similar to this like 3 weeks ago. But you were wearing it was at the start of the pandemic.
It was at
and you were wearing
Sam's.
a Power Rangers helmet.
It was at Sam's, and the guy was standing next to me, and he was like 12 inches away from me or something like that. He was really close, and I'm
Why
like,
are
this
people
is the
standing
start.
so fucking close to you?
And he wasn't like, he was wearing a mask, but he was still too close. I'm like, dude, can you stop? Can you please, like, you smell like you didn't put on deodorant this morning?
Why do you attract these people?
Why are they standing so close?
Because like Hispanics feel comfortable around other Hispanics, and they're like, okay, let me get close to this guy.
Safety
He's my
numbers.
people. In case INS shows up, I'll trip him and I'll get away. It wasn't a mouth breather. It was just some fucking. Like, you could tell it was a parent, like, they didn't know shit about video games. Like, oh, I'm here
I
for
want
the Xbox. I want the Xbox X.
360.
I want the Xbox X for my son. Oh, yeah, we have one in stock right now. I'll give it to you. Oh yeah, my son's going to have it first. Those are the people that Keyblade Sonic reported on the other day.
They bought the wrong fucking one.
He bought
the names are stupid.
Yeah, fucking Xbox. Don't forget the new Xbox Series Hobbs and Shaw console coming out soon. Fate of the Xbox coming out. The fast Xbox.
Well, Xbox 360 must be the newest one. It's got the biggest number.
Yeah, that's true. Goku's a magnet for chaos. You guys are for real. I not all the time. It's just that, like, I'm not one of those people. I'm just one of those people like, hey, look, if you're going to get in my personal space, I'm going to tell you something like, hey, I'm pretty sure everyone that's on here have had people get in their personal space. They're just not as confrontational. Like, excuse me, can you please move? No. Oh, you don't want to move? Okay, then fuck it. Let me go ahead and move. No, bitch, you better move. So I was standing here. If you don't fucking move, I'm going to uppercut you in the dick.
Sure, you're good.
But I'm a lady. Well, I'm going to give you something that's going to make you grow a pair, and then I'm going to uppercut you in them.
The old taco punch. Yeah, I got him. Had to time it.
What the fuck?
I got you both. Yay. This has been a good Friday for me.
So glad.
Anyways, we apologize to our guests. How is it right now in California with people wearing the mask? I think they got to be more. They can't be as bad as Florida. I was gonna say they can't be as bad as Florida.
No, like, I mean, just from personal experience, like, I feel like people are pretty content with it. You see a couple of, like, not putting it, like, over their nose and stuff, but, like, I haven't seen any confrontation. I haven't heard anything.
I've seen people in Cali make out with the mask still on. Like, it'll still be on them, and they're kissing.
Yeah, some people just have it, like, glued to their face. Like, I'll be driving, I'll see somebody, like, jogging with it on. I was like, no one's around you. You can take it off right now.
No, I'll admit I wear it in the car too because, like, I have long hair, so it's a pain in the ass to fuck with at the store. So if I get it just right,
in 5 minutes, I'll just keep it on.
Mm-hmm. If I like, especially like I don't get it either. Like, I'll wear it in the car, but I'll wear it in the car to the store, and I'll wear it in the store. But once I get out, I'm just like, whoosh, fuck this.
I see a lot of, like, booths outside of stores, like, people selling masks. So.
I've seen that too. $20 2 mask.
I like the ads for masks on Facebook. I feel like some weird looking masks.
Dude, fashion statement right now. I've been making a couple, just to, like, go different outfits.
There's someone designed one, and it's like a full on bubble, like over your head, like a Daft Punk helmet with like a flat screen. I was like, that looks cool. It's like
cool.
$120.
I've seen an ad for a face mask where it's made out of, like, fishnet material. It's got, like, a border, but then the part over your nose and mouth is fishnet. And I'm like,
that's like the like you know.
That was made by a Karen.
That was made by a Karen to, you know, get around the law.
Yeah.
And get around the mask. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, like the knitted crochet ones.
Yes. Like, oh my god, the mask is suffocating me. Well, if you stop smoking all them damn cigarettes.
With these ventilation holes, it makes it a lot easier to breathe.
Like, oh.
How are you dumb?
By the way, some people are declaring that Magnolia and Todd Mission are practically almost COVID-19 free. They haven't had any new cases or any deaths in the last 4 weeks.
Not for long.
Are those cities?
Yeah, they're
Todd
where
Mission
the
is where the
Renaissance
Renaissance is.
Where Red Fest, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not for long.
They're
sadly.
small towns. They're small towns. That's why they have a population of, like, whoever's in your car.
Well, like the state of Montana has like 3 total, like, cases because they're spread out 20 miles for each person.
Right. Houston is very in the red. Houston, Texas is very still in the red. So, yeah, keep that in mind when you go out to the Renaissance.
Let's all go hang out and get the COVID.
They keep
COVID
saying it's
party.
gonna go bad again, like next month or in the winter. It's gonna spike.
It probably
again.
will because
Yeah.
they're opening Texas back up. They went from 10%. They're going from 10% to 75%.
Was that 50? It went like
It wasn't at
25,
50. It
50.
I
wasn't
don't think it was ever like under 50%.
I think it was
At least
25%.
in
I think it was 25%.
Even in the part of Houston that I was in, it always seemed like it was way too crowded for.
Well, I mean,
the
there are
locations
bars
around.
right now that are open that shouldn't be open. People don't
Yeah.
fucking follow the rules.
No, absolutely.
But we're opening up at 75%, everybody.
A wedding to go to in December, so we'll see how that turns out.
You wear yourself a scuba mask, scuba gear.
Yep.
Like, who are you
Have you
supposed to
seen
be?
the masks that are clear, like the clear mouth
Uh-huh.
piece on the mask?
Yeah.
I've
It's
seen
so
them.
awkward.
Imagine the amount of spit that's just going to build up right there. And then you'll see it because it's clear. It's
Oh,
disgusting.
man, you're a
They're
spitter.
making like ones that open for you to eat and take a bite, and then they close back up.
Right back again.
It's like having a furry mask on with a hole in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm going to cosplay Scuba Steve.
I'll make an alien head with that little mouth that comes out and it'll grab the food for me.
They have
and rip it
recommended
back
this
in.
year do not wear Halloween mask as part of
Why?
your COVID mask protection.
Why?
They were
Did you
doing
not
that
listen to what
already.
I just said? Do not use a Halloween mask as the fucking mask that you're going to cover yourself for COVID.
But why?
Because it's not going to fucking do anything.
It'll.
You think that flimsy little
mask-
piece of plastic is going to fucking...
Yeah.
What if it's like a Darth Vader mask? Like a
If you
full
have like a
headpiece?
full-on plastic
the Darth
shield in front of
Vader,
your face.
All Power Ranger, Marvel, Avengers, Darth Vader, Stormtroopers, they all have like breathing spots right here where the mouth is.
Yeah.
So they actually don't prevent anything.
It's
Or,
true.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what if you put like a piece of fabric right there? With the holes there?
I mean, if you want to like...
A
Show me
face
a-
mask on top of the mask.
If you
Show
want to
me
be
someone that's going to
difficult-
do that. Show me someone that's going to do that.
I'm doing.
I would too, technically. I would fight. I would suffer for it.
I'm gonna wear my Ninja Turtle. It's already hard for me to breathe in it.
I'll put a burlap sack over my head.
The Ninja Turtle helmet that I wear for
Was
my
Jason.
cosplay, it's hard to breathe in that thing as it is. Like your air doesn't really circulate or exit or come in. Like if you're not careful, you can suffocate.
That's just a bad
Well, I
design
mean-
in costuming.
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean, technically,
you tell me how to design a Ninja Turtle cosplay, then we'll talk.
One that can breathe, like thinner fabric.
So my Pink Ranger helmet, I mean, it's hard to breathe in too. And
See, that's not bad fucking helmet design. You can't really breathe through the Power Ranger helmets either.
well, no, yeah. I mean, I never said
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Jace.
whatever. Yeah,
How
Power
are you pointing? Were you pointing at me?
Because
Yeah,
on
like
the
we're-
cosplay on the podcast, you're to my
You're
side.
right. Okay, I'm on your right.
Yes,
See,
you
I
are
have
to
to, like,
my side,
double-check
and
that.
SJ's at the bottom. So when I did this, I was pointing at you.
And in my view, you are literally pointing at me.
Okay.
I was making sure you're pointing at me, not
Yeah, I
someone
was
else.
pointing at you.
Right. But like, well, no, because it was funny because the helmet I got, like the air holes are up here, so it was even more harder to breathe. But then my dad and we fixed it, so we put the air holes like around.
That's because you're full of hot air.
You're not wrong.
Rude.
But no, yeah, I mean, it's not like any easier to breathe or whatever. It's just less difficult. But I would still, being in that helmet with me breathing and with the thing fogs up and everything, like, might as well.
Yeah, what do you think?
Any
Why do you think the cosplayers walk around with their helmets off and they don't put them on until they have to take pictures?
That's
It's
true.
hot.
I mean,
we're
yeah.
we're in Texas. I assume it's just because it's fucking hot.
I
Yes.
just don't do- No, it's fine. I understand that. I just don't do that.
Oh, wear a face mask and then safety glasses on, and tell me that shit doesn't fog up immediately.
Oh, it does.
Yeah,
It
doesn't-
does. I never said it
Yeah,
doesn't.
I
You
understand.
have
I
to
understand
really,
why
like-
people take their mask off.
Well,
No, I understand. But
the good
yeah,
thing
like,
about the
the-
Black Panther helmet and the
But then the
Star
eyes,
Lord
like,
ones
flip
is
up.
they have the little seal right here around the eyes,
Mhm.
so it doesn't fog up.
Mm.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow in my Black Panther helmet and be like, la 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 la, Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. And then people are gonna be like, oh, he's one of them Black
Nerds.
Lives Matter people. Because like somebody asked me that, like, hey, are you part of the Black Lives Matter protest? I'm like, no, I'm just wearing my Black Panther helmet to go to the store because I don't have my special face mask that just covers me like a ninja, like, fucking cooler.
I think the masks look cool if they're like designed. So I kind of like wearing a mask a lot of times just because I think I could be talking to myself and no one will know.
Yeah, but I was when they first introduced the mask, I was kind of hoping that a lot of people would get a hint and realize their breath stank.
I will say the best benefit of wearing a mask is no guy has told me to smile in months.
Truth.
The downside is people don't know when I have a resting bitch face and I think I'm approachable.
Oh, trust me. I've told people to smile. Hey, smile. How do you know I'm not smiling? Because nobody wearing the goddamn mask is smiling right now. Oh, yeah. Whenever people laugh, they're like, oh, ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. They're like miserable as fuck.
You got to give like your facial expressions with just your eyebrows now. Like, I don't know. What are you doing? You're just
Have to
squinting
use whole
at me.
face. You do have to use the whole face. But yeah, it's been a trip.
You said use your eyebrows. So, what cosplay plans do you have for next year? In the event that cons open back up, like you're gonna try to go to cons as a guest. You're gonna try to like enter some cosplay contests. Like, what are some cosplays that you are like, I'm working on this, I'm working on that you are willing to announce?
Yeah, I think I was talking about this earlier. I have a few
Yeah, you were gone.
not by
I was gone for a long time.
specifically of a character, just like kind of like concepts for cosplay. Like I talked about doing like the Disney fireworks show.
Oh.
Just doing like fiber optic lights to look like fireworks with like the Cinderella castle. Can't really like describe how I'm going to make that without going into too much detail, but
Literal fireworks. It's a boy.
just did an aerial photo shoot 2 months ago. It's on my Instagram. So I might try to do something with that so I can take it to cons.
You said you had you have a store? Like you have
I
a
do.
company. What do you do for your company?
So a little bit of backstory. I graduated with a fashion design degree in New York. I worked in the fashion industry for a while, but left because it's really toxic, and I could talk about that for hours, about stories I've had about like working with different designers and stuff like that.
I assume it's like 10,000 times worse than cosplayers.
No, cosplay is like a very healthy community in comparison.
In comparison, that's not a good saying.
I mean, I've had a great experience too. That's why I'm still a part of it, because it's all about like freedom of self-expression and all that great stuff. Fashion's completely different. It's all about money, at least in the U.S. It's all about money, fast fashion, all that. So I left that, but I kept doing my own independent stuff because I love to create, and I just wanted to have a space where I could create what I like to wear and stuff like that. So I created my own store. I do a lot of clothing items. I do like berets that light up. I do light up purses. I'm moving more into like print and graphic art right now. I do like greeting cards, Christmas cards, like some of the stuff I have right here. Like a lot of like just like still like arts that can be used as like greeting cards or just like graphic design, art prints, stuff like that. So it's a little bit of a mix of everything. And another thing that's like my favorite medium to do is silk painting, where I paint on silk. So I incorporate that in like doing like headbands and stuff like that. The photo that you guys used when you announced me, the one with me in like the dress that's like stained glass, that dress was like all painted.
Recently or the old one?
Like
It's
the
one.
that's
It's the one
up
I
right
posted.
now.
It's your Instagram cover page.
Yes, that's the photo. That's I don't know, a complete like silk painted dress to look like Notre Dame.
That looked very intricate.
That was awesome.
Well, if you
That was a lot
cosplay
of
from
work.
Disney, when we run into you, I'll bring me and Jace are working on a firecracker suit. I'll bring that.
Yeah, I take that one to cons. I wore that to WinterCon, and like it's just like a dress inspired by Notre Dame, but I ended up telling people that it's like, oh, I'm Notre Dame from Hunchback of Notre Dame. So I'll get like a little Quasimodo plushie with me next time.
Nice.
I like that. Esmeralda.
It's one of those weird moments where your concept is like, it's too vague, and then you have to explain it, and it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's more
Fine.
like I'm more of like a wearable artist is how I like to describe it.
That's why firecracker suit is self-explanatory.
He's covered in firecrackers.
Exactly.
It's also self-inflammatory.
Hey.
You gotta go outside for this next one, Goku.
Well, after I'm done exploding, a sign pops up that says it's a boy.
Yeah, I had to put my shop on vacation mode for a couple of months at the beginning of COVID because COVID actually hurt a lot of like small boutique owners in the beginning because nobody was buying online because they were afraid of getting the virus through a product.
Yeah.
Which like I understand the fear. Like if you want to get into the science behind it, even if I had COVID and like mailed you something, it's gonna die within 5 hours. Like.
I watched this show. There's this show that I watch on YouTube. It's really educational. It's really good. It's called the Infographics Show, and they were explaining how to get infected with COVID, and they were saying that there is a less than 5% chance of catching COVID-19 from a package that you received in the mail. And like, which is weird because in the very beginning of COVID, I got so many packages at one point they blocked my doorway, and my parents got fucking mad. But now I've slowed down because, money.
It used to be like that.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. I can grab some of my stuff if you guys want to see it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right back.
Yes. So, yeah, firecracker suit. It's going to happen.
I like the concept of an It's a Boy cosplay, though. That seems interesting to me.
Just walk around as an explosion and be like, it's a boy.
Like a blue explosion. It's like, it's
or just
a boy.
make fake flames and glue them to you and just have a sign that says it's a boy. Dude, I'm totally doing that shit now. Because I was going to walk around in a trash can with a sign that says your fandom.
Yeah.
But, how much have you had to drink, Chase?
Only second cup.
I'm barely on my first.
Well, you went away and had
cake. And I have my tum-tums don't feel too good.
You got rumblies in the tumblies.
I do. There's a party in my tummy and it's not going well. Fucking Yo
Welcome
Gabba
back.
Gabba. Welcome back. Wait, you never seen Yo Gabba Gabba?
Yes.
That's what they say. There's a party in my tummy. So yummy. So yummy.
Completely forgot about it until you just said that.
Yeah,
that
the
was
guy, one of the co-creators, started this band called the Aquabats. It's like a pretty, really good ska band.
I remembered Yo Gabba Gabba because they showed Yo Gabba. They sold the shit at Hot Topic.
Yeah, they were. I mean, to be fair, they do that with like Sesame Street and stuff like that now.
They do.
Yeah, you remember like when Hot Topic used to be like the edgy like.
Yeah,
we
They
brought
had, like,
that. We've brought that up before. Like
Goku's was never allowed in there.
And now it's the fandom store.
I remember when it was Gothic and I couldn't afford to walk in the door.
Goofic.
But now it's like, I can afford to buy stuff from here now. Yay!
The best merch when they had the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland come out and like all the merch from that. That was so awesome.
Yeah.
I just wanted those pants that were giant and had a lot of pockets.
Yeah, those were like the $60, $70 pants.
Yeah, those rave pants that look like Jeff Hardy's pants.
Yeah.
I wanted them for that reason. It's like,
they were $70. I'm not about to. I don't even want to spend more than $20 on a pair of pants.
Go to Goodwill.
Show us your goods.
To get my pants. Yeah, show us your goods.
You just said that. God damn it.
Out of context.
Out of context quotes from Goku.
Not as out of context as it was just on
You
Discord.
said it first, Jason.
Yeah, you're the one that said it.
We'll quote him though.
What the fuck? I'm not the one who says shit like that. Like, show us your goods, and do you want to touch my meat? And
well, there you go. That's another out of context quote right there.
Goku.
Another out of context quote from Goku.
I'm sorry, we got distracted by.
I know we did.
Just everything.
As soon as you walked away,
It
we started
happens
talking
a lot.
about
Our attention span is like this big.
Hot topic.
So I have
Give
some
us,
of the stuff with me.
Okay.
give us your best model thing from the telemarketer show at 9 in the or 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, so last year I was fortunate enough to go to New York Fashion Week and do my first show there with my new accessory line. So there's a couple of stuff from that. So this is a purse
Ooh.
that lights up.
Ah.
It's all
It's a purse?
yeah, it's all
Holy
books.
shit.
That's really cool.
It's like a little village of books. It lights up, lights can be turned off, and then the inside it's lined with book pages. And then it's a crossbody stroke too.
I want that.
Go on the Etsy
There's
store.
that. Couple of berets I have. This is just a simple beaded one for the winter.
Hey, Jace could buy one.
Yeah, this one took me a month to do. It's completely beaded to be
wow.
Last Supper. So you have the 12 disciples from Jesus. This was a line of a classic.
Oh, right, the Last Supper, that Jesus thing.
Yeah. It's that one his friend Evan missed
They're all
out.
socially distancing.
Good job.
That's when Judas decided to be a snitch.
Yeah. So it's all completely hand beaded.
That's cool.
Wow.
Thousands and
How
thousands
much
of
is that?
beads.
How much is that one?
This one it's going for about 300 because it's a month
Yeah.
worth of work. It's a
Oh, Goku, that turned you off immediately.
Turn me off real quick.
it's a line that's coming out next year. It's all classic paintings. I'm working on another one of The Swing, doing The Swing, Birth of Venus, Last Supper, and Starry Night.
Okay, I'll save up. If it's coming
Yeah,
out next year, I'll
same.
save
I want to
up.
see the Starry Night one.
I do too.
Yeah, that
I'm
one
excited for
I
that.
think I'm going to LAD it so you can turn it on.
Ooh, that's
Oh.
really cool.
Yeah.
That's
Worth
I
it.
like that.
So that one, and then just little stuff that I take to conventions with me. This is from Christmas last year. It's it's little ornaments that are painted on silk, little dresses,
That's cool.
little dresses.
I half expected something to be Anime Jesus. Anime Jesus.
But yeah, these are the same designs that were my Christmas cards last year that sold really well.
All right.
So that's a little bit of what I do.
That's cool. By the way, there is an Anime Jesus out there, everyone. There's a book that my friend's been trying to promote. It's called the Manga Bible. It actually explains the entire Bible, but in the format of a manga.
Seen that.
Yeah, it's really popular. It's actually kind of cool because the art is really cool.
They had that at the Christian bookstore growing up. I remember seeing it.
Yeah, and guess what? Jesus is not white in it.
Yes.
Blasphemy.
Accurate.
I'm going to tell the Romans.
Snitch.
This is a fun question. Which is more offensive, The Last Airbender movie or live action Dragon Ball?
Oh my God! Why would you ask that?
That's a good question.
I like to judge it by which honest trailer I can get through, and which everything wrong with I can get through.
No, no. You
I
know
could
what you need
not
to do?
get through the Avatar one
The Avatar was worse.
for either one.
The Avatar's worse.
Really? You guys think
Because
so?
Dragon Ball explained airbending better than the Avatar.
The hand farts.
They were hand farts. And honestly, the honest trailer, if you don't go with honest trailers, go with movie sins.
I go with
wrong
honest
this
trailers
movie.
and everything. That's why I went with both of them. I could not finish the Avatar one. I just couldn't.
No, but
Like,
I like
stop
the Dragon Ball one. It's pretty cool. He says it was the first time he actually researched the source material to understand what was going on, and he did. And he's like, Jesus Christ, this thing is all wrong. He's like, remember this one scene where I said they probably shit on all over this? I was right. Turns out I was right.
You watch Riff Tracks?
Riff tracks?
Riff Tracks. It's just funny commentary these three guys do on movies. It's kind of like the same format of honest trailers or Cinema Sins.
It's like Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We're actually
a newer version of it.
I was thinking about doing something similar to Geeks 5 Ever commentary during shitty movies that are super old.
I do that. I do that for modern movies.
Because it's easier to get away with older movies.
Would you have a watch party? That'd be really fun.
Like a watch party today, we're watching the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Just the really bad things that are public domain on YouTube.
Public domain is very important.
Yep.
Super Mario Brothers the movie. Why do the dinosaurs have Brooklyn accents?
Hey, fuck you too, buddy.
It
Mario's
just
last
doesn't
name.
get any better than this. Yeah.
Mario,
Mario
Luigi,
and Luigi Mario.
Actually,
why
the
that?
creator of Mario confirmed that that's their last name. It actually makes sense because they're
Yeah.
called the Mario Brothers.
Mario Brothers.
Right. You
Yeah.
could have made Mario's first name different, though.
No, but he confirmed, the creator confirmed that their names are Mario and Luigi Mario.
Yeah, Miyamoto
Confirmed
said
that
that.
he's a moron and couldn't come with
That's
the
the
first name
only
for
thing they got
Mario.
accurate in the
Miyamoto is
entire
God. You
movie.
leave him alone.
That was
Could have
the
come
only
with, you
thing
could
they
have come
got
up
right
with
of
two
the whole
names for a person.
Right. Okay. And if you look at the Bible, God also created the dodo. Okay. And guess what? It's extinct.
That's because they were easy
Poor
to catch.
design and lazy writing. That's what it was.
Poor design and lazy writing. What the fuck?
I used to watch this YouTube channel that was like a tier list of animals. They did the tier list of animals based off of like a video game. Like this is not a top tier predator. With the new format that we're currently in, this Apex Predator is so much better. No one uses this old format anymore. It's like a turtle down here. Like this is entertaining and informative.
What's your favorite so bad it's good movie?
Oh God.
There's a lot of them.
I
look at my
like
DVDs.
Rubber.
Ninja Turtles 3.
Rubber.
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 It's a bad movie.
It's
but
a psychotic, murdering tire
Wheel.
with telekinesis.
It's a
Yeah.
tire.
It's a
That-
tire that can blow shit up with it,
Yep.
and it just rolls around and just blows shit up and terrorizes the town.
Ever seen Stan Helsing?
No,
No.
I haven't seen it.
That's an entertainingly it's a ridiculously bad. It's
What's-
entertainingly bad in a way.
What's your favorite
Yeah.
bad movie you love?
Probably The Room.
Oh, the
You're the second person that's I've heard say that.
No, it's a big like mainstream one now, but I saw it like 7 years ago, and
yeah.
I love introducing people to it. They hate me for it afterwards.
I can't watch it by myself.
Is it because
There's no way I can watch that
and
shit
here
by
in
myself.
Houston, they do
I
kind
saw-
of like a Rocky Horror thing for it, like a reenactment
Yeah,
where
it's
it's
a
like
big
a theater
thing.
thing.
Like, they do midnight screenings of it, and they
Yeah.
have the Disaster Artist out now.
Yeah, the James Franco basically movie about it.
Pretty much with Rocky Horror, but instead of toilet paper, it's spoons.
Yeah, you put spoons on it. There's that. There's Troll 2. That's another really bad one.
Oh my god!
They made a sequel?
Basically, anything with
I met
really
that
bad
guy.
acting.
The Oh My God guy, actually, I met him and he did it for me.
No, but like one movie that
I have one skill.
You gotta watch Rubber. You gotta watch Rubber.
Rubber, I saw it on Netflix. Is it still
I saw it on
watch
Netflix. It's not on
party for
Netflix. Huh?
Let's do a watch party for it.
do a
We're
watch
gonna do
party
watch
for
for
Rubber.
Rubber. What is it about? It's about a tire. Does it talk? No. Does it do anything? It rolls, and that's it.
It rolls. That's it.
It
rolls
doesn't
and
even do a
kills.
good job at rolling either.
Uh,
You can tell
we
somebody
saw
pushed it.
and then watched it.
You can tell like in every scene somebody pushed it into the scene.
It kind of reminds me of that Billy and Mandy episode where that tricycle.
Oh yeah.
Reminds me of that. Kind of reminds me of that.
Looking at my movies now, you got me interested. Like which movie?
slight
No,
digression. I went ahead and rented The Shape of Water.
Oh, okay.
And I watched
Oh,
it
the one
today.
with Doug Jones.
Good. I love the colors in it.
Yeah.
What is it called?
The Shape
The
of
Shape of
Water.
Water.
Why is it called
won,
that?
Because it's like a love story, and the creator says that love can take any shape, like water.
Everything's
Jason's
just
like, I'm not a
shifted.
fan of that.
That sounds awful.
The Shape of Water was okay.
I liked it. I'm listening to and the reason why I had to like absolutely watch it today is because I'm listening to this one podcast, and every like once or twice or three times a season. Wait, words. Anyway, so they were doing a roundtable. This podcast I'm listening to with some other podcasters, and they were talking about various movies, and so now it's The Shape of Water, and they were like, if you haven't seen it yet, just stop listening right now. It's like, damn it, peer pressure.
Oh my god, it's just like that fucking movie, The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Oh, that was a time.
That was the time.
They don't.
Sure.
That shit don't make no sense. How did that pair of pants fit all of them?
You know, I
Yeah.
have a different
Saw
submission
that, but
for
apparently
bad
that's
movie.
a really deep movie or something. I don't know.
I have a different submission
It
for a
had
bad movie that's
moments.
It had deep moments or something.
had some-
I
it
never
had
got
moments.
into it. Actually.
I couldn't, like, my sister watched it and she was watching it in the living room and I'm watching it and I can't get past the fact that how these fucking pants fit all of them perfectly.
They're stretchy.
That's what the magic was about.
Stretchy pants. They're the
What the
I
fuck
only
is
watched it.
that?
I only watched it the one time, and
I don't
only because it
understand
was on
that.
HBO.
They weren't made out of denim.
That makes sense to you, but I'm not saying you personally, but okay, that makes sense to some girl that I was talking to, but Avengers is so unrealistic. Oh my god, I don't like it because it's unrealistic. Yeah, but the pants movie made sense.
You gotta suspend your
I
disbelief
can't buy
for
the
like
same
everything
pair of
just a little
pants
bit.
Fuck
with
no.
the same size. And
If
they fit
I
the same.
go to the mall to have dinner with somebody and it takes me 20 fucking minutes to find parking, it better take them 20 fucking minutes to find parking in the movie too. And when they find parking, it better not be next to the damn door. They can't just roll into the parking lot. Oh, there's a spot right there in a mall on a Saturday night.
Goku demands realistic
I
parking.
demand realistic parking and pant sizes.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man with a passion.
Well, no, like my only thing was
Passion
like
for fashion.
The Shape of Water, because I know it's directed by Guillermo del Toro, and he did the Hellboy movies.
I
And
thought
when
that was the same water guy.
I thought it was the same too.
Oh, is it like water bending? That'd be cool.
No,
Oh.
it's
You got like a fish guy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
hate
much Doug
fish.
Jones plays that guy.
yeah. Well, they got the same actor who did the same thing, but I don't know if it actually is
Not the
Abe
same.
Sapien.
It's not.
They never outright said it. It's
They
not.
just use the same.
Yeah.
They use
These
the same
fish
visual
boy.
director. They use the same effects artist, but they just kind of changed the design, the story, because the story doesn't make any sense if it was the same person.
Man, y'all got me really
Technically,
thinking
yeah.
now. Y'all got me like really
That's why.
looking at my
Yeah, that's why it
DVDs.
confused me because I was like, is it technically Hellboy canon or is
No,
it?
it's a separate thing.
It'd be really
Right.
cool if it was connected.
It was.
though.
It wasn't.
Wait, canon to
Had
what?
Rod Perlman make a cameo.
The Shape of
Yeah.
Water guy looks exactly like.
He looks
the
just
water
like
guy
Abe
from
Sapien.
Hellboy.
He looks just like Abe
Hellboy.
Sapien, and I'll
Oh.
be honest. I really liked Abe Sapien in those movies.
You know, have you ever seen the movie Tower Heist?
No,
When they're trying to rob like the owner of the hotel?
no.
So they're okay. I'm just gonna share this one scene and then we're gonna wrap it up. So they're in this hotel. They're spying. Like, hey, like, can we order food? I'm hungry. I don't think we can order food here. Everything here is expensive. Then Eddie Murphy's like, hey, don't worry, guys. Order whatever you want. Lunch is on me. And then he pulls out a little bag with a dead roach in it. I'm like, oh shit, that sounds like
What
some
did
shit I
that
would
have
try
to do with anything?
Because it's fucking
Because
hilarious.
think about it, dead roach, you could complain and you'll probably get free food out of it.
Yeah, he's gonna plant the roach in the food and they're gonna get the meal for free.
I got it.
It's a guy thing. It's a thing a guy would do to get out of paying for a meal. Order whatever you want. Lunch is on me. All right.
That was
Anyway,
like an episode of like, what would you do? Like they did that scenario.
I would scream.
No, it's like if you witnessed somebody doing that to try to get a free meal, would you speak
Oh.
up?
I would be like, "Hey, can I
wouldn't say
put my
shit.
bill on your bill?"
I wouldn't say anything because I know that this meal is severely overpriced. So like,
Jesus
like
Christ!
this
Can we combine our checks for the same table?
I
you
am
don't-
equally
sir,
disgusted.
Sir, you're not even sitting close to each other. Yeah, we are. These are my friends.
They're adjacent
People.
with Jace.
They're Jason with Jason. No, that's a bad channel name.
Oh,
It's not a channel
Oh,
name.
shit,
It's a
well,
segment.
Before we so we would like to invite you back to talk more about the industry, the fashion industry, because you said that was like.
I have so many stories about that.
Hey.
I want to hear him.
Yeah.
So
Next
we'll
time we had
figure out.
actual co-hosts,
like,
we could do
I've
that.
worked with Project One Rate people. I've worked with like Devil Wears Prada scenarios.
Nice.
I thought that was a movie.
It is, but it's like that like scenario and that life is like very real.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was
you-
based
you,
off
You
of-
have to forgive me if I don't know designer names, because I'm one of those people like I refuse to pay more than $20 for a shirt.
Oh, I am too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have handbags with like designer labels slapped all over it just because it's not creative.
I have
Like-
designer label alcohol.
There you go. That's different. But no, yeah, there's no reason for a purse to be $200 just because the name's on it, unless that thing comes with like
And I never
Wi-Fi.
want to
Yeah,
fall
with
into
with
that
shoes is a little different
minor.
though. With shoes, I have to go a little extra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Most shoes are kind of reasonable, but like
Yeah,
the
we
purses
talk
and shit.
about that, and like I was judged like severely in like fashion school because I was getting into cosplay, and that's how I used my talent, and I got judged for it because it's like you get like judged a lot in fashion school if like you wear your own designs. It's like a big like taboo thing because they told me the first day of school the difference between an artist and a designer. An artist creates for themselves, a designer creates for other people. Which is why I call myself an artist more.
I feel like that's counterintuitive. Wouldn't a designer want to wear their own shit then?
I know.
No,
but
designers all about all them.
Well,
Make it
designer-
rain on them hoes, I make it rain.
Designers
It's
are
like all
designed
the,
for
like,
other people, but
fashion
they could have.
A lot of
stores
fashion
today.
industry people, especially like the more higher into the industry you get into, it just becomes about money.
It is.
Money, 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 money.
Live very miserable lives.
Hello, Mr. Fashion Designer.
Did you do
How are you doing today?
Did you crab hands?
Crab hands. All right, we got it. So, Mr. Fashion Designer, Keyblade Sonic, what made you get into fashion?
I don't know.
You're supposed to say money.
Oh yeah, money.
I also have like a lot of
He's
like
alive.
interesting fun facts and stuff like that I would love to share.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
We'll definitely do one. All right, guys,
Yeah,
we're
let's
gonna
do
go ahead.
it.
We're gonna go ahead and call it a wrap for today. Thank you for joining us on Beer Friday. If you haven't already, make sure you check out our sponsor at NoNameNerd.com. And remember, use the coupon code Geeks5 ever to get 10% off all of your purchases. Site-wide, not just your first purchase, but it's good for all your purchases. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you go to our YouTube channel and our YouTube video and make sure you hit the thumbs up button because it'll help us out a lot. It'll help with the YouTube algorithm and it'll expose the video to more of our followers and people that don't follow our channel so they can stumble upon it. If you haven't already, like, we really don't give a shit about Twitch, but if you haven't already started following us on Twitch, follow us on Twitch. And also on Facebook, our Facebook numbers are growing. We're almost at 1,200 likes and followers. If not, I think on followers we are at 1,200. I gotta double check.
You are.
We are. Ooh.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're
She's
definitely.
not even part of the group, and she knows this.
Well, no, because I haven't looked at the numbers for today because we got new likes overnight.
I think it was like 1,211.
Hey.
Yeah, because we got new numbers overnight. Our numbers have been our numbers increase on a daily basis now versus on a weekly basis like they used
And
to.
one more would be 1212.
Well, our followers is higher than our actual likes. Because there are people that follow the channel, but they haven't liked the channel, so it's weird. Thank you once again for Denim Angel for joining us. The
Thank
main
you so much
event
for having me. It was a great time.
It's a great time. I know I missed like some of the podcasts because it was my niece's birthday because they were saying
It was
happy
better.
birthday.
It was fine.
It's fine. You do it good. You did fine without me.
It doesn't matter. You're not gonna watch to find out.
I'm not. I'm really not. I don't want. If it makes you and like, don't take that the wrong way. Like, I don't watch any of our old work.
He doesn't.
I've cussed about so many times when he walks away.
All right, guys.
I had the Goku bear up for a while.
I'll see you next time, guys.
Fucker. You mother. Really?
See what happens when you don't rewatch the show.
Well, how do you know? You weren't here. You showed up like 45 minutes ago.
This
Goku,
wasn't
close
like-
it out. Close it out,
This wasn't the
Goku.
first
All
time
right,
you've done
guys.
it.
Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend. We'll see y'all on tomorrow for Quiplash on the Discord channel. If you haven't already, join our Discord. All right, guys.
What time tomorrow?
Fuck, man. You always put me on the spot. 8 o'clock tomorrow. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
T-pose
Peace.
for dominance.
Bye.
Money.